Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we have had you travel from the Palma Flora after it sunk to Bisaft Island to pick up the charm. You've met the Clovis Concord, who requested you to hand over the captain of this pirate ship. You've learned this is a pirate ship. And then you've somehow convinced them that you're legit. Kudos on that.
We told them about all the stuff that happened in Palmaflora and all the people we saved, and yeah.
And I make a excellent ship captain.
Yeah.
Yep.
As long and short of that.
And then as you came back and looked into the waters of Palmaflora, ready to start your search for the Rod of Retribution and the Sahuagin who sank the island, you met the welcoming party. That catches everybody up. Roll initiative. Oh, shit.
Oh, my initiative is still logged in the chat from last time, which is a 21. I'm not rolling
21?
again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not rolling that again.
14. We're level 2, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
We didn't magically level up.
17.
Despite Trey's pathetic pleas, no, we did not.
No, you did not.
Hey, it's not a pathetic plea. It was a shameless. It was a shameless plea,
Right.
just like a shameless hit please DM.
It's not begging. It's It's
I'm on my feet.
It's another word for begging.
Yeah,
Groveling.
Yeah, groveling. I'm a whore. I just don't know what kind yet. Now.
You said last week a level whore.
Okay, yeah, a level whore. That's what I am.
Slut.
Yeah. It's all anybody wants.
The next time we level up, here's your level you tramp.
Apgar and Mog, what were your initiatives?
20.
20.
Waiting to roll. Here it goes. 19.
19. Okay.
How many levels have you been with? Let's see. I got 18 HP out of 20. I don't know if I...
You were rolling up characters in your sleep last night.
I don't know if you've taken any damage.
I think I just bit myself at some point. I bit my tongue, and I was like, that's about the right amount of damage. Yeah.
Okay. Everybody should be at full health right now, and... Oh, they did not do good. Okay, Bishop, you're up first.
Bishop is going to... If he's not already in the crow's nest, he's going to fly up to the crow's nest.
Okay.
And he is going to point his finger down at a 20-foot cube, trying to get as many of these guys as he can on the right side, on this side, at 20-foot cube, and cast Fairy Fire.
Don't taste much pepperoni. It's probably in there.
I can't really... I've never gotten the hang of drawing. Can someone help me with the 20-foot cube?
20-foot cube? Actually, hold on a second. I think I've got something for that.
Did you say fairy fire?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Just a green projectile comes out of the finger of his metal arm. And
20-foot cube
explodes in like a glittery dust as it packs on the ground next to them.
20-foot cube. Nope. Delete.
A little bigger.
All right, 10, 20. So you want to get as many as you can?
Yeah. On the right side. So
right
like
side?
I do want to get one of the shark boys.
All right, so you want to get like that then.
If I move it over one, can I like?
I will say you can get the shark body because he's halfway in there, but this other one over here, not so much.
That's fine. Oh, you mean this guy will be out?
Yeah.
That's fine.
But the other 5 and the shark body's in there.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
It is a Dex save DC 13.
Dex save?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go with nope. Okay. So okay, I'm just gonna move this now that we got that figured out.
Yeah.
So this guy cancel. Failed it, and he's you got an advantage against him and he can't hide, so let's do that symbol for now. And then this one saved. This one did not save. $13.
Yeah, DC 13.
That saved. Nope. Not him. And the last one. Oh, definitely not. All right.
Yes.
You managed to get most of them, and the one you needed probably.
The shark is. Yeah, the shark was amazing.
Oh,
Oop.
it's gone.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All the
I'm
problems
moving
are
the boat.
solved though.
I'm moving the boat to the the map layer. All right, cool. Anything else? Bonus action?
That's it. But I've flown up to the crow's nest.
Okay, cool. I'd say the crow's nest is going to be this thing over here.
That
But you're
purple.
basically
that-
in.
that- Yeah.
Yeah.
That purple
You're basically
circle.
in that spot. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's about 20 feet up, and you flew 20 feet up to get there and land.
Gotcha.
I can put Dilyu up there with you because that's where he's at right now.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. All right, up next is Apgar.
Okay. Let's see. Each cube is 10 feet.
Yeah, each of the larger squares in the ocean is 10 feet. So the map is set up for 10 feet. If you use the snap 2 for showing, you can measure it out.
Oh, okay. No. I'm so far away from everything.
It's 10-foot bullshit. Plant.
Okay, I'll move my full movement, la di da di da, and then I will throw my spear at the shark guy.
Okay.
I'm guessing a 10 doesn't hit.
10 does not hit.
Boo.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Your little buddy.
Advantage, right?
The one's a fire fairy, right? Fairy fire?
Yeah, the one with fairy fire has advantage on it, but it's the over here one that's
Mm-hmm.
the best.
Okay.
So I thought 4 people have fairy fire on them right now.
5 do technically. No 4.
Yeah. 4.
Yeah.
2 of them passed.
Your animal companion
That's
seems
okay.
to want something.
Your animal companion is going to fly up next to you and move with you in combat for the next turn. It might be safe rather than having him fly up and kill himself. And I don't want to kill a little baby dragon. Mog, your turn.
Hey, guess what? More fairy fire.
Okay.
Moxie's,
Oh, hell
Moxie's,
yeah. Bishop.
Bishop. His bishop straight. Ooh, yeah. And he like rubs his sword, his daggers together. Sparks fly and stuff. And he like sings a song. Whistles it up. And then the like this other guy. This will be centered like I guess on the other side. I think of the shark on the left and probably like a 20-foot cube, right?
Yeah.
So maybe if we hit this guy, it would hit the guy in front of him, and then this guy, and then this guy, and then maybe he'd have to save too. I don't know.
He's going to do the same thing, just on the opposite side that I did.
So you can get
Yeah.
it like there and be able to hit these 5.
Hell yeah.
All right.
What is that? It's a giant net.
It's a area of effect thing that makes it easier figuring out these area effect stuff.
Okay.
That's right.
Alright.
It was like
Giant
$2. So there's a bunch of options in here too.
Nice.
All right. What's the DC?
13.
All right. This guy saves. This guy saves.
Huh.
The guy who's already affected got a natural 20, but he's still affected, so
Mm-hmm.
failed. Failed.
Yes. Yes.
And saves. Okay.
All right.
Cool. Anything else from Mog?
Yeah, I'm gonna run. So 10, 20, 30. We'll come up here. That's it.
Okay. Up next is Jin.
All right. Look at the situation. Myers, everyone's gusto, specifically Apgar, turns to Apgar and says, "If you, sorry, did not. That was bad timing.
No.
Anyway,
What do you say?
she'll say to Apgar, if you take the ones on the left, I'll take the ones on the right. Sound like a plan?"
Stage left?
Oh, I mean, I chuckle at her joke, thinking that she's doing a joke to like boost confidence, and I'm like, no problem, no problem. Yeah, to the left of this stage.
In reality, she just does not know her left from right.
Oh, no. Homeschooled.
All right,
Plus, we're on a
cast.
boat, so like, there's just no way to tell.
I'll cast Mage Armor on Apgar, bringing her AC up to 18.
I see what's going on.
Then I'll go ahead 1, 2, 3, and I will end my turn. Just chilling.
Just trying to get it bit.
Okay. Chilling.
Oh, I forgot about Bardic Inspiration.
Next to the shark body whose turn it is now. He's going to lash out at you with his giant shark face. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
Oh, that was such a good damage roll, too. Okay, that's all he does. And, oh. Yeah, you all go, so now it's basically me for a little while. So Hooligan A is in front of you. Attacks with the bite. If 16 missed, then 14 definitely misses.
Yep.
Attacks with the spear. 15 missed, okay, yeah. And B is going to move up. And bite, nope. Spear, nope. Okay. Rainer, it's your turn now.
All right, I do want to ask, what is this right here?
It's a ballista.
Okay, does there happen to be, is that, like, some ballista bolts right there?
Yes.
Looks like it. All right. Rainer looks around and then he goes, "Go get him!" And he throws the ferret rat, and it hits the bolt thing, and it kind of sits there. And he is going to, kind of like, have you guys ever seen the video of man walks to the store where it's this like CGI person who's like freaking out and moving?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I imagine this ferret moves as it opens the bolt and begins to load up the ballista. That's my action, by the way. Yes, sir. That is a pirate ship, Billy. Those are monsters.
Privateer ship.
Yeah, those are monsters. We're killing monsters.
Trying to.
Yeah.
All
Does
right.
that ballista move?
It swivels, yeah.
Cool.
So, that's my turn, is loading the ballista.
All right.
Using the ferret.
Shark person number 2 is going to move forward and attempt to strike at Apgar with its giant mouth. It's a 22 hit.
Oh man.
Take 9 points of damage. You got the minimum of damage. Actually, no, there's not minimum. 1 + 4 + 4. Okay.
I was
So you
hoping
get
the
9
mage armor would help.
It probably did. Don't worry. Everything else will miss.
Oh, Raynar, remember?
Rage rat, man.
Raynar, last episode, remember I gave you that dagger that
Yes.
is like the dagger returning.
Boomerang. Yes. The knife. Boomerang the knife, as it's
Yeah.
called. He.
And that also, I didn't realize this before, but it does take up a attunement slot for you.
Okay, perfect. Unfortunately, doing what I did with my ferret is an action. It's gonna take an action.
Okay.
So,
I was just reminding you.
okay.
Make sure you...
I do have bonus actions, but I'll wait. I'll bide my time, like a fox.
So Hooligan bites. 17's going to miss. Spear. A non-natural 20. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Hey everyone, today's
Climb on boat. Climb on boat. Heidi's going to see what your weird rodent is doing, and she's going to move over to this one and begin loading this ballista. The Jarkle is going to...
The what?
The half-orc
Oh.
is going to... Within range, 20-foot square. All right, so... This center section is going to become overgrown with weeds. As the Jarkle casts Entangle. That is a... Okay. Nope.
What we got?
Nope. Nope. Definitely nope.
Yeah?
Okay.
Do one more, I'm gonna say.
Restrained. Restrained. And restrained. Only one of them succeeded, and he's in water. Okay.
Looking a little different now, ain't it? Y'all better back up.
So Hooligan attack can't. No, yeah, none of them can move to attack because they're all kind of restrained. So they're going to try to break out for the few that have left. Nope. And nope.
Nope.
Uh,
Not gonna happen.
it's going to swim this way. Swim this way. All right. Okay, the side of the ship that got the bad rolls. Borth is going to. Let's see.
Colonel Pirate.
Santa Pirate.
Santa Pirate, sorry. Colonel Santa Pirate.
It's going to move here.
Captain
gonna move
Sanders
here.
Claus?
Attack. Oh, nope. Nope.
Does he have it? Is he doing it with advantage?
Yeah,
this
he
guy's
did it with
restrained?
it. He rolled a 5 and a 7.
Damn it.
All right. Here you got it attacking, so that's going to be 5. Okay. And that's this one. No, it's this one. All right, fun. Captain's going to move.
So graceful.
Let me see. Snap. Yeah,
If
she's
she's
going
feeling
to.
scared, she can come over to Mom. Protect her.
God, we're on a boat surrounded by all this water, and you're always so thirsty.
I'm a bard.
Water,
Bard's got
water
a bard.
everywhere. Not a drop to drink.
She's going to use her movement and her action to dash to hit up these stairs. And she's going to come over here to shoot from later, but that's all she's got right now.
Justin, we're picking up a lot of your background noise.
Up to Apgar now. I can't hear
You're muted.
you. I can hear a
Yeah.
slight bit of you in the background, I think, from Fox's, but
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna bonus action rage,
okay.
and then I'm going to kill this shark thing with my rapier.
Well, you got advantage on it.
Oh, okay. Good. Let me roll again. Because an 8 does not hit. Does a 13 hit?
13 hits.
That's 11 total damage.
There we go.
And then I'm going to ask Stanley to do something.
Okay.
Stanley.
Did I do something smart and make Stanley a thing where I can click on things? No, I did not.
Hey.
All right. Stanley is going to hit the shark with his tail, stinging him
Aww.
for Okay.
Did I get skipped?
No. Stanley goes after her in order.
I thought I
Oh
went
wait,
before.
you did go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, yeah, you go first. Sorry. For some reason, D&D Beyond's encounter listing jumped straight to Apgar instead of going to you.
Well, like Sapgar more than that's fine.
I was gonna say we like Stanley better.
Which fair, fair. I like Stanley more too.
Well, you actually might like him after this.
Do it. What?
So it doesn't look like the sting damage did a whole lot to this shark body abomination, but
But
I need to find this. Where is this? There's no unconscious option. I'll just put. Okay, there it is. It's disease.
It's asleep?
It is unconscious.
Oh my god! Like he like spits steam on him.
No, Stanley whipped his tail around Apgar's shoulder and stabbed the shark body abomination in the face with his stinger tail, dealing a little bit of damage, but the poison was enough to knock out the shark.
Like
God.
KO knockout, or like he's asleep until he's hit next time?
He is unconscious for 1 hour.
Oh my god!
Or until it takes damage or another creature uses an action to shake.
I think I love Stanley. You're right.
Stanley's the best.
All right,
I
so
just-
since
Roll him off the boat.
we skipped Bishop, it's your turn now.
Actually, rolling him off the boat. Yeah, he won't take damage from falling in the water. Just stay asleep.
Shh. Go sleep.
Bishop will turn to I want to call him Denisar. What do you say his name?
Dillu.
Dilliu? Dilliu. Dilliu.
Dillyu.
I don't know
Dilliu.
why you can't remember that.
I don't know. I'll turn to Dilliu and give him my short bow
Okay.
and arrows and just say, all right, you might be scared. Our job is to shoot from up here. All right, you can handle that, right? If he's
Yes.
not initiative, he can go with me, I guess. But
he is an initiative. He just didn't have a weapon that he could use from there.
There he is. I gave him my short bow, and my arrows, and I will lean over the side and just sound like so, and I point my robot finger at him and at the this shark guy, and I'll cast Firebolt. Yeah, 16.
16 hits.
Nice. 8 damage,
Nice. Okay.
and that's it.
Mog's turn.
All right, yeah. So since I'm a bard, I'm gonna use my bonus action to bardically inspire someone. 30 feet though. These are little squares.
The closest people to you would be Bishop and Dillu because they're up the mass 20 feet and you're up by 10 feet, so or 5 feet. So
All right. Well, then I'll inspire Bishop. I'll get a D6.
D6.
Nice. Yep. You can use that when healing too, according to Tasha.
Yep.
Okay.
Tasha added stuff.
Yeah. Right. I think just that. There's some other. No, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Give him that, and then I'm gonna attack this shark abomination over here. Throw a dagger at him.
Oh, you have advantage on him.
Yep.
I have advantage too. I just didn't roll it.
Go ahead, roll quick to see if you crit.
Nah, got an 8.
All right, here we go. A 21.
Oh,
That hits.
34.
Hell yeah. What?
look at the chat. It says you got a 34.
Oh, okay.
It
I
added
thought you were
those
making
things
fun
up.
of my dagger damage.
No.
No.
I was like, it's +4. Dang. All right, 5.
Still. All
All
goes
right.
to the same place, man.
Support character is what I'm doing. Support.
Cool. All right. It's up to Jin now.
You're muted if you say anything.
I'm a support character too, so I'm going to cast Shield of Faith
Hey.
to raise my AC. And I will action Green Flame Blade him, but I'm going to call it Silver Stardust Hammer. All right, one moment. That's the first one. Does a 20 hit?
Yep, 20 hits.
All right, so several things happen. One moment. D8.
And Blade Singers really got screwed on their whole, on their little technique thing they were keeping to themselves.
Oh, if you think Blade Singers are weak, I can adjust that for you.
No, I don't want you to do the stuff that you do. I'm just saying that those 3 cantrips, they're like just for Blade Singers, right? But like no one talks about Blade
Wizard
Singers
now.
and everyone just
I'm
uses their
multi-class.
cantrips.
Like I said, I think I heard a challenge out there.
Yeah, it was.
Give me 20
really
levels.
good.
Give me 20 levels, I'll do it.
They were introduced with Blade Singer, but they didn't really. I don't know anybody who just limited it to the Blade Singer. So.
I don't plan on
Yeah, I know.
being
It's
a
like
Blade Singer.
it's like they tried something
Right.
and it just everyone ignored it.
So, 2 things happen. Shark Dude takes 5 damage, 3 of which is bludgeoning, 2 of which is fire. But the flame will skip and hit this dude for 2 fire damage, not savable, not blockable. It just happens.
Okay. Cool.
That just happened.
Then I'll pass turn.
All right. Shark body guy is not very happy. I really wish I didn't have to ask, but does a 19 hit you?
Oh, easily no.
Okay.
Right now my AC is 20.
Give him a dex save.
The shark is sad as he tries to bite down on you and hits your shield and floating spectral shield of faith.
Oh no. That's a much higher level spell. Shield of Faith, not Spectral Guardians, only adds like +2 to AC. So
I like to imagine there's like a spectral energy for shield of faith. It kind of hovers above you like an aura.
I mean, yeah, I kind of picture it as like a ghostly shield in the shape of the Moonweaver's religious symbol, but
I like that
that's
better.
just my flavoring.
I like that better. So Hooligan in front of you is not entangled. So he's going to try to strike you.
Well, restrained can still attack.
Yeah, but he was going to try to break free if he was... Nope, that's not going to hit. It's definitely not going to hit. All right. It's going to try to break free, and nope. Rainer. What's the crazy ferret
Here he
doing?
is.
He's going to. He points at this bad boy here, right? Who's just
Okay.
chilling. He's not doing anything, right?
he just got lit up. He got stabbed, set on fire. He got a lot of stuff.
Good. And a bolt
He twinkled a
fires
little
from
bit.
this ballista across at his face. What am I rolling, DM?
Roll a d20 plus 6.
Yeah. Roll. That's gonna be 20 to hit.
That hits.
I want to roll a d12. Can I roll a
Yeah.
d12?
No,
What?
actually, it would be 2d10.
Ah.
It's just slightly weaker than a full-size 3d10 ballista, so 2d10 sounds like a better option.
It's my fucking birthday.
That's
Oh,
pretty good.
7 damage.
It's your birthday?
Well, I thought it was, but no, it's
Is
not.
this
And-
Rainer?
And then I think right after the shot of the ballista goes off, the little ferret just goes flying in the air, straight up, and lands somewhere like in this vicinity and just hits the deck. And then I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
Rob,
what are you? What? What the literal hell are you?
I'm just a lonely man.
So as the
I love this guy so much.
bolt from the ballista struck the shark guy in the chest, he lets out a heavy wheeze. He's looking pretty bloodied now. You're asleep. Restrained. Still restrained. Restrained but angry. Right. I'm gonna guess a 20 still hits you, Apgar.
Yes.
You only take 2 damage. It's piercing, so I guess it's half to 1.
Ah.
Thank you, Ellie. Ellie, do you want anything to drink?
Spear misses.
You thirsty?
Try to break free. Nope. Alright. Heidi swings the ballista around and also it takes aim at the same one. Hers
Careful.
misses. Hers goes too wide. Hits the water. Let's see. I'm trying to break free. Nope. Do you have spells that are worth doing? Nope. No, you don't. Entangle's all you got. Okay, you're going to stay back and head up to here and help with ballista. Then you get there after dashing. Okay, let's see. Pirates.
Gonna pirate.
Pirate misses. You still hit, Kijori. Pirate Santa's not doing good for y'all. He might be drunk.
He's Pirate Santa. He better be drunk.
Kijori misses. The captain. Let me double check. Yeah, she can get up there easy. She runs up to here, using her
pretty
action and bonus action, and levels her gun ready for the next round. Swimmy. Actually, no, they're going to disappear.
Ooh.
I don't like that.
There you go. Typed up a brief summary.
What is this?
It's the Blade Singer build.
Okay. Okay.
Well, actually 2 of them.
It is now Bishop's turn after all of the NPCs moved around and tried to do things.
Bishop's going to shoot
Oh, wait.
at. Okay.
I forgot Dealey.
Oh right. Yeah,
He
he has
missed.
short bow
Sorry,
now.
he got a 1. He shot his. He shot the wall of the crow's nest.
By the way, what is this?
Well, he has advantage, doesn't he?
Good point. Okay, he got a 5 on the second one, so he didn't shoot the wall of the crow's nest. He shot the water instead.
I'll just maybe looks a little jittery. I'll just go, it's all right. Hey, do you? It's fine. It's fine. Just breathe. Breathe slow, and on the exhale, fire. And I'll shoot again at the same one, the same shark one.
Okay.
Ew, that's a 6. Uh, 13.
13 hits.
Nice. That was a 7 plus 6. Okay. Ooh. Wow, that's just 1 damage.
1 is still something.
But yeah, that's all I got.
All right, Apgar, you're up.
All right. Do I get triple advantage?
For the unconscious shark?
No, for the restrained fairy fired.
Oh. No, you just get advantage still.
I'm afraid the only example of what would arguably be triple advantage is the Elvish accuracy feat.
That's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
That's 13 damage.
Okay. Ooh. All right.
And does Stanley do anything?
Yes, Stanley's going to. Oh.
Does Stanley, the best character, do anything? My hero and yours, Stanley?
Can we just give all our initiatives to Stanley and let him handle this?
Hey, actually, the fucking petrified ferret also killed. Well, also like shot a ballista at the shark. I think all of our pets are the ones that are the real heroes here.
So Stanley
Why
swung
don't we
his
just play our
tail
animals? Like, without the
and
people.
stung
I'm trying to.
this Sahugin, killing it.
Oh. Yay, Stanley!
He stole your kill, but I guess it's still your kill because he's your friend.
God, we all need to get animals, and I'll have that like those issues of like the comic books where like the Justice League's pets all do stuff like Crypto the Super Dog and fucking Batman's dog Ace and like all the animals attack things. We need to have one of those episodes.
There was an RPG ideas thing I saw on Instagram that was you all play druids to have pet friends who accompany you in battle. Very first session, the druids are captured. You're now playing the pets.
Yes.
Fucking Animorphs RPG. Oh my god.
It's what we've always needed.
All right,
Yeah,
Mog is up.
Hell yeah, he is. Well, 3 earrings tactics are concerning Mom. But he's not going to do anything about it right now. He's going to just throw another dagger at this stupid ass shark guy.
And then you have an outdoor covering right here.
Ow.
And then right here. So
That's 2d20. Come on.
yeah,
Oh. Dang. 21 again.
21 hits.
There's 6. And
Okay.
Absolutely. A month or a week?
I'm going to bonus action throw my other dagger at him.
I bet it's a week.
Why not? I can't add anything to this until next
Either way,
level.
I'm good with it. $125 a month.
Wait, no, I got to roll to attack. Sorry. That's why I was doing it for the advantage. That's why I was doing it. Hold on. Ahead of myself. All right, 17.
17 hits.
Yeah. All right, cool. 2. So now I'm down 3 daggers. So, these daggers, I assume, are like kind of sticking out of this
Oh
big
yeah.
hulking, cartilage-ridden behemoth's
This-
flesh, and I can just take them out later.
This humanoid shark creature has a series of daggers in one side, just a bolt in the other, and has got burns from fire and radiant magic all over them. I mean, it's probably still fire damage, but I'm
It's still fire.
flavoring it. Yeah,
Why won't he die?
it's just a sparkly flame burn instead of a red flame burn from the
It's Twilight, right?
firebolt.
Oh, my fire is green. All
Green?
of my
Okay.
yeah, most of the magic that's coming out of my arm is all.
Good to know. Jin, you're up.
All right. I think I'm just gonna smack the shark again. Advantage still, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That's a good thing too, because it would have been an at 1 otherwise. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Yeah.
All right, 9 damage, 2 of which is fire, and I will jump the fire to this Swagan once again. So he just gets an additional 2 damage.
Careful.
And I will, I don't know where he is health-wise, but I would like to be dramatic about trying to smash him off the boat.
Yay!
No mechanical difference, I'm just being flashy.
Yeah.
And I end my turn.
So your hammer shining with magic from the Moonweaver,
Silver Twilight.
the Silver
Silver
Twilight.
Fire.
Yeah. Connects the shark creature in the face.
I don't like
He
this.
tumbles backwards and over the boat
Damn it.
and kind of floats in the water there beside the
I
boat.
want to hear. Yeah, I want to hear.
Hell yeah! Nice kill. Nice kill.
Fix it.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a porcupine in the water.
I will turn to the remaining Swagan, completely unhurt, by the way, and go, all right, I'm giving you a chance at mercy. You're free to flee now. And in my turn.
Some of them are restrained.
Like, my character just awkwardly stands. Her charisma's like an 8, okay? So she thought she was being cool when she turned to them, but they're just awkwardly tangled up, so she's just quietly being awkward about the fact that it doesn't work as well.
To the
Like,
ones
going
like
through all these conversations in your head, but like really, like battle's just like fast and loud and crazy and scary, and no one's like listening.
to the ones that are like restrained on the ground. Just
Oh.
why aren't you leaving? And they're just like, I'm trying.
That's my turn.
The one in front of you wavered a bit, but he saw that his comrades in arms were restrained in binds, and one was asleep. So he attempted to attack you to see if he could at least land one blow. His bite misses as it tries to catch on your armor but fails. But
Alright.
his spear hits with a natural 20.
Hey.
Can't block crits, no matter how high my AC is.
And you take... Ooh, it's not too bad. 9 points of piercing damage.
1, 2, 3,
That's not bad.
6, 7. All right. Yikes. Yeah, my character's definitely bloodied now because wizard hit dice.
This one is terrified and still trapped. That one's terrified and still trapped.
You're up there acting like a tank, dude. You got the same hit
I
points I
am a
got.
tank.
Rainer,
Got a
You're
great
a
one if you got
glass-
18 hit points.
you're a glass tank, which I don't think I've ever seen a build for, which I kind of like.
Rainer
Don't worry. it
jumps
comes
over
online.
the railing here, down here, and ducks behind the sleeping giant for cover. And he pokes his head over, and he tosses a dagger whoosh, across at this guy here. And it is going to be a
Advantage.
with advantage. It's
Whipped
going to
him.
be. Oh, good thing it was with advantage. Shit. Doesn't matter.
You fairy,
That's
fairy
an 8
fire's
to
a
hit.
lifesaver.
8 does not hit.
Okay, I throw it in the water and I go, yes, take that, ocean. And it pops back into my hand. And I go, ha ha! And I go, I wonder what would happen if I ate it. I could eat it, I suppose. It stabbed me on the way down, but it wouldn't. I wouldn't poop it out.
That you did make that dagger a +1, right?
I did. I just rolled real bad.
Crap, man.
Can't help on
Sorry.
bad rolls.
Sorry.
All right, so let's see. The Jarkle is going to load this one. Heidi's going to load over there. And Captain is going to think a gun is a bad idea after seeing the shark and run over here and aim this for the action. All right. Asleep. Dead. Restrained. Restrained. Okay, cool. Pirates. Kijori misses with a 2 and a 3. Boworth finally hits.
Yes.
He swings down at the Sahuagin in front of him with a short sword, dealing decent amount of damage. Dilyu is going to attempt to shoot. Hits one of them.
Nice. Finally, my man.
Good job, Billy.
I don't know why I'm so invested in this character.
Because
In
he's
the
in
crow's
the.
nest with him.
Yeah. He pops a hit at the one that Boworth hits, dealing some more damage to him. Cool.
You're bonding. It can't be helped.
All right, it's back up to Bishop.
Don't forget your inspiration.
Oh, I have like 2 inspirations. I had
Hey,
a joke I made in the last game and for.
well, this inspiration is bardic,
Oh.
and it's only a D6.
Oh no, I have it. I know. I
This
got it in my
wasn't
hand.
restrained. He would have done this.
I'm going to. I'll shoot at this one. I'll lean over the side. I'm beaming with pride at Dilly. Just
Oh, that is a
good job, excellent. All right, and I'll. Ew, that's not good. And that is. 20 something.
to hit what?
Eh.
Which one?
This one right here,
Okay,
and that's 6 damage to that one.
6 damage. Okay. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Apgar, your turn.
Hey, I'm going to. Oh wait, I can't go into that area or I'll get entangled, right?
It's half movement for you after the spell's run. You only get entangled with when it starts, I think. I can double
Okay.
check real quick because the spell is right here.
There.
These plants turn the ground in an area of difficult terrain. A creature in the area when you cast the spell must succeed. So, yeah, it's just difficult terrain for anybody after the fact.
All right, I'm gonna step over all these bodies here and say hi. This one, how are you? And then I'm gonna stab him. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits
That's 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
All right, and does Stanley do anything? You've moved.
Stanley would have been riding on your shoulder, so he would have moved with you. He's lazy, despite him being very useful. Okay. He's asleep now, too.
Oh my god, this little pseudo drag. Stanley's the best.
The DC is 11. They're feeling so bad.
Fuck them. They're bad guys. Go back underwater and live there. This is our turf.
Mog, it's your turn now.
Hell yeah, it is. I'll run up there. I'm feeling emboldened by our success. Oh, wait, now I'm going to run up here, and then I'm going to run across this box, and then do a sweet jump down here. Stab this guy.
Okay. If you want to look sweet, roll acrobatics.
Hey. Hit me with a good sign, sir. Let me double check what my thing is. This is how sweet it looks. Hey.
That's pretty damn sweet.
All right.
Describe how you do somersaults and whatever, your tumbling act just to get down there.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I gotta get over there quick, but like he doesn't know how to just like run straight and like the most. So he just like drops and like tumbles and then pops out of a tumble and then like jumps over the railing onto the box and like bounces off that, pulls his rapier out and then flies down at the guy. Hopefully he doesn't miss right now.
You got advantage still.
Oh, yep, that's a 21 again.
Yep, that hits.
Hell yeah! Now this is my rapier, so it's a little more deadly.
My character coughs up blood while giving you a thumbs up for doing a good job.
He stabs the guy for 7 with the rapier, leaves it in his body. He does like a bow to Jin, and then takes the rapier back out, and he's on guard. Oh, but also, Jin is inspired by this and gets bardic inspiration.
Nice.
I did it again. I did it again.
You did a bard.
I
do it.
feel that deserves a little bit of inspiration as well, so you have inspiration.
Hell yeah.
That was a nice little bard move, doing the entire tumbling move and then the bow.
Sweet. Hell yeah.
Jin, you're up.
All right. Let me double check rules as written real quick. Sorry.
Rules is written. No, you can't. You can't.
Well, it's actually one
Why?
of your abilities I'm double checking.
You step off.
Okay.
You better flip back to cleric.
DM, can I use the Bard's magical inspiration ability on Green Flame Blade?
That Tasha's thing definitely adds it to
Yeah.
healing. I don't know if you can add damage, but it might.
Well, I asked because I think technically it's a spell where it is still a spell, but it's a spell where part of the action is a melee weapon attack, and I don't know if that affects how magical inspiration interacts with it or not.
As far as I know, if you're doing
Like
bardic,
PHB, no. Tasha's me.
I'm talking about Tasha's buff to inspiration, hence my
Okay.
question. But yeah, if the DM's is cool with it, then I'm cool with it. I just wanted to make sure. All
let
right.
me see what
The source
Tasha's
hit
words it as
source
exactly
hit point
first.
4 deals damage. That is part of magical inspiration from Tasha's.
I want to know, Anita, what do
should be
you
able to
think
add
about
this to your
this?
damage.
Anita, I want to know what you think about it.
Oh, sure.
If a creature has bardic inspiration die from the or the damage dealt. Okay, so yeah, for spells, the damage dealt. It'll count as a spell. You can add it to the damage dealt.
Okay. Well,
Anita
I'm
agrees
gonna
with
hit
this.
Slogan.
So
I still have advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I'm rolling terrible. Does 8 hit?
No, it does not hit.
Okay. Oh wait, I should have added the bard dice. So focused on adding it to the damage. Oh well. Pass turn.
All right. Dead. In pain. Okay, he's going to see. He's going to go for the one that looks the most damaged. And he's going to miss because your armor is insane.
That's only 20 right now.
I rolled a 4 and a 16 for my 2 attacks. So he fails. He breaks free of his entanglement. Jumps in the water. You get an attack of opportunity.
Roger that. He still has fairy fire on him, right? So advantage.
Yes.
I think that definitely hits, but let me roll both.
Both of those.
All right,
hit.
yeah. Slash 8 plus 2. 7 bludgeoning damage on the way out.
Okay.
Just bonk him on the back of the head.
He disappears under the waters, bleeding and in pain. Rainer.
Boomerang
Boomerang.
with advantage. My
It's just a
God,
boomerang.
what shitty rolls. Okay. So I had last time I had a 7-8. This time I have an 8 and 9, so it's a little better. Is a 9 gonna hit?
9 is not going to hit.
Okay. I throw the knife back into the ocean.
Somebody had to roll shit tonight, and I was tired of carrying that burden this whole time.
I will bear this weight with great humility, and I think grace. I think is what I'm gonna do.
Lots of
Mog,
grace. Lots of
You see
Yeah.
a fish float to the surface.
Oh, did I hit a fish in the water?
You hit a fish.
Okay. It pops
Oh,
back.
hell yeah.
The knife pops back to my hand, and the fish stayed, and I'm sad.
I take note of the fish.
Asleep. Dead.
I cozy under the fat folds of this giant shark person.
You know, there's not a fucking ounce of fat on that guy's body.
Oh,
Captain's going to aim.
That is a ripped street shark.
oh yeah, you're right. He's got like a kind of a jiggly neck, and I grab his neck fold and I roll into it.
right under the jean vest.
Yes.
I'm not going to
yes.
say what this reminds me of because I was hoping to repress that memory.
I scoot his tongue as a pillow under my head.
Okay, that's not as bad as I was thinking.
All right, so I'm worried now.
I gently kiss him goodnight.
Oh God.
The captain shoots and misses the Sahuagin here with the ballista. There's a bolt that is now in one of these barrels. Heidi shoots the ballista and hits this one here, killing it. The
Yes.
Jarkle reloads this one. Kajori misses. Attack on this guy. Boworth is going to step over the dead. Move that one here. And stab at this one. He hits. Good. Oh. This one is concerned seeing all of his friends dying, but he gets hit in the head with a short sword and falls over dead.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Man, that sleeping shark is just gonna get fucked up when he wakes up. Everybody's gonna
Yeah.
already be dead, and we're just gonna be circling him.
yeah. I was thinking about that. That is exactly what we're gonna do.
Our party
Well,
standing.
no, it's mean. It's wrong. It's not fair. We shouldn't do it to him. We should give him a chance to fight us and kill us.
Should we? Should we?
I'm picturing a made-for-TV movie in which he wakes up with our party standing over him, about to hit him, and the narrator, goes, "Now you wonder how I got in this
Right here,
situation."
It's just the Avengers scene. Is the scene from the end of Avengers with Loki? All of us just standing over him.
He was not being stealthy, so you all hear one of the Sahagin board the ship on the back. He sees everybody dead. He just jumps back into the water.
Time for a sneak attack. Oh, nope.
Everything's
Alright.
better down where it's wetter. I'm getting out of here.
Delia is going to attempt to shoot the restrained one and misses. And we're back up to Bishop.
I will shoot at this restraint. Basically, the only one left. The other two are asleep,
Yep.
right? Yeah. 7. All right. 16.
16 hits.
You said I can add the bardic to
You can
damage.
To
yes,
magic.
you can.
It's magic.
To
yeah.
magic.
It is magic.
Well, there you go.
Well, with that bardic addition, it turns into a 5 damage.
Okay. Okay, he ran away. Five damage, you said? Alright,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Apgar, your turn. You've got a
Okay.
sleeping shark body guy in front of you and a sleeping Sahuagin in front of you also.
Just toss him overboard.
What? Yeah, I'm just gonna kick this one overboard. Just nudge him overboard.
You're going to nudge him?
Yeah, so I can stand in that spot with my
Okay.
foot. So my hoof.
Roll a strength check, which I think is advantage. athletics strength check.
Okay. $16?
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Athletics
yeah.
would add a 3.
It would add a 3. So yeah, you definitely pass because you had to be strong enough to not only push him overboard but to break the roots entangling him. So you did that. Okay, no, it wasn't enough to wake him up. Don't know how that one happened.
Is that my action?
Yeah, that would be your action.
Okay. Well, I have nothing
That's how
left.
that's how his mom used to put him to sleep.
Stanley is going to swipe at the last living non-unconscious thing.
Did Stanley do it? Did Stanley kill it?
Stanley.
Stanley.
Oh, Stanley's not asleep. Stanley's not dead.
Stanley.
You now have in front of you, Apgar, a restrained, glowing, sleeping Sahuagin who is bleeding profusely.
Ooh. We did it!
Mog, it's your turn. Depending on what you want to do, combat's more or less. Depending on whether you want to attack them or restrain them or not.
Shark guy's sleeping, fish guy's sleeping. They just need rolled over, right?
Yeah. If you roll them into the water, you have a chance of.
Well, I'm not super strong. You know, my sleight of hand's great, but I don't know. What if I tried to roll old Sahuagin in there? Sahuagin.
Sahuagin.
Well,
yeah,
you can. Potato.
You can try. He is entangled to the deck right now, so the DC is going to be a little high.
Well, if I'm just saying if I can use my, my dexterity to carefully do it, then. But if I have to wrench him away from the vines, I might not.
Yeah, you'd have to wrench him away from the vines.
Okay, well then Mog knows what he's best at. So, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna dash up here and just check on 3 earrings and kind of just see what that whole situation is.
Okay. Jin.
All right. My character, despite bleeding profusely, asks if everyone else is okay.
From the crow's nest, you just see 2 thumbs up.
I make sure they're thumbs belonging to different people.
You see a shaky hand from a blue hand waving.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll help push off the sleeping ones off the boat then. And when combat's officially over, I will do a prayer for them.
I will go ahead and let Raynor have last action before I just call combat, because if somebody decides to attack one of these things or do something, they're going to wake up and start trying to run away or kill you.
Raynor, do you want to fuck this up?
This would be the perfect time for him to do that, since he has to retain 4 minutes.
Yeah, I'm listening. Is it? I don't know.
Combat's basically done unless you want to do something to mess up combat.
I'm going to step over here, tiptoe around, and I'm going to do telekinetic shove on this guy and push him off.
Okay.
And he goes, I go, hit her up, and he goes flying off the boat. Yeah, and then yeah. There you go.
Does not wake him up.
Okay, what are we gonna do with this guy?
All right, combat's now over.
I start
You
tickling
need
his feet.
to
Right here.
restrain him and ask him questions.
Oh, he's been through enough.
Is combat? I mean, combat is over, but we have a giant shark on our deck.
Actually, we
It
don't
was
know.
asleep for an hour.
We don't know where exactly
Ooh.
the thing is. Restraining and questioning him might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, how about we
This is a
tie him
human.
to the mast or to one of the things and hang him from one of the sails?
Okay. This was a person, like a resident of Palma Flora, there for the festival. They got turned into a shark monster.
Yeah.
And now that he's finally met his sweet release, we're going to deprive him of that and instead hang him upside down from the mast and interrogate him.
I mean,
He
normally
doesn't even know how to talk with his shark body.
normally you hang the sharks upside down.
Oh, right. That's actually a good point. Do they know if this is a turned one? Do they know how to talk? If not, yeah, sweet release of death.
Free earrings, so I don't care. Mog doesn't care.
I mean, I was just kind of hoping to get like a
Like-
photo op, but yeah.
Upon everyone like mentioning the possibility of interrogating, Jin looks a bit squeamish at the concept. But it's like, well, if we must question them, hold on. She says as she pulls out this ancient ass looking book, flips through it a bit, and it's like, if you give me 10 minutes, I could prepare comprehend languages.
Well, they're going to be out for an hour, so unless we...
Okay, speaking of
Damage
being
him.
out for an hour, I'm gonna drop out, but I'm gonna keep recording. I'm just gonna be on mute.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We're just
Uh,
going to roll and have Rainer do crazy shit.
I think I'm okay with that.
Rainer's just doing background comedy hijinks.
So,
how about
Mog? If you're up there by 3 earrings, she's going to ask that you or the Jarkle start helping to load the other ballista in case this shark guy wakes up.
Okay, no problem. She tells me something to do, I'm going to fucking do it.
I mean,
Okay.
this,
Hopping over here, and I'm going to load this
this is a
thing
great
up.
chance for target practice. You know.
she wants she wants me to simp? I say how high. Now,
Yeah. You're goddamn right.
hey, I suggest, Jen, yes, comprehend languages. That'd be a good idea. And while you're doing that, we can restrain him.
She still seems squeamish at the idea of
We just
like at just like in the concept in general, but she quietly gets right to work.
We're
Ritual
just-
casting.
We're just gonna
Okay.
be talking. We're just gonna be talking, darling. We're just gonna be talking. And if this is if this is one of the previous inhabitants, then putting it out of its misery after the questioning. If they don't understand, putting him out of its misery
we're
would be
done
the
with
best
it.
thing. Huh?
Once we're done with it.
Hmm.
Ooh,
You're not
Amanda.
I don't think Rob's on mute.
Yeah.
He's on deafen, though.
Yeah, Rob, can you hear us?
Wondering
You're
the same
you're
thing.
not muted.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, did you mute him, Brian?
No, I did not. But
That's crazy. He went straight from D&D to just like PTA. That rules.
Okay. Can we do that thing? Can we do the
Do it.
thing that we?
Do it.
I can server mute him, but I don't want to do that because then I'll never hear.
We
Well,
could
we got
just
to, right?
individually mute him in our individual username tabs. Like as a temporary measure.
It
Did I
got
say
quiet.
something wrong?
No, it got really quiet.
No, I think everybody went to do that.
No, I haven't. No, I didn't do that.
Oh, I muted him.
I'll leave him alone for now, so that way I can tell you all when he's back.
All right, makes sense.
Okay. Question him. New friends! Yay!
Ooh, it's still a shark monster. Still a shark monster.
So
It's
I think
it's not a
was,
shark monster.
Oh, whose birthday was it?
All right, can we get to questioning him?
All right, my
yeah.
character strictly listening right now, but has casted comprehend languages at the end of the 10 minutes.
Why is that blank?
So it doesn't matter what language the shark person is using.
Jacob. Yes. It was Jacob's birthday.
I'll
this
walk
week.
up
It was
and
a birthday
try
party,
and.
all the little kids
But well, does anybody need to
jumped
roll to
out
see how
singing.
well we restrain him?
Yeah. Give somebody.
We were at, Jacob's parents' house.
See, sleight of hand for not tying.
It was great.
Hey, there's a lot of sailors on this boat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With advantage.
Let them tie some goddamn knots. Like they are ready.
If you want to let them roll it, sure.
Yeah.
They should roll. Yeah, I know they know more than I do.
Yeah, we don't know those good sailing knots.
Yeah, tie me one of them sailing knots I've been hearing about.
Okay, so you move him to the mast very carefully and begin to bind him with rope. Kajori starts tying knots on the side. Bower comes around and says, "That's not how you do it," and slaps him in the back of the head, and then takes over and ties it a little better. And he's like, "This is how you tie a prisoner up to a mast." Dillu's still in the crow's nest. He's probably going to stay there for a while now since there's a giant shark tied to it.
I'll come down and try to do the questioning.
Okay.
I got the ballista trained on him.
Do you push the dead bodies into the water? You only.
Yeah, yes, I would like to help clean up the boat, giving a small prayer for each Swagan we push into the oceanic abyss.
Okay. Go live there. Go live there. Go live there.
See your death. See your death. See your death.
Oh, that's great.
All right. So you have a shark guy bound to the mast.
Okay. I'll try, and once I see everybody in position, I try and nudge them awake.
Okay.
You pop him in the nose one time.
Yeah. I pop him in the nose and then immediately back up. He's
going to still
awake.
be restrained. There we go.
Yeah. And I'll wake him up and say, all your compatriots are gone. You willing to talk? Can you talk?
Sort of hell sound escapes from this guy's mouth.
I was hearing school notes coming out as soon as you finished talking. I was like, "That's like what do you say? Probably something about school budgets." He just stares at you blankly and
Like
looks
doll's
around
eyes.
as like little beady black shark eyes, almost glass like a doll's eyes.
Nice.
He just looks around and kind of tries to pull his arms and fails.
I'll just try and get his attention again and just over here. Come on, give us something. Is there anything left in there the previous year? Please help us.
I should have my action ready to fire this thing if Thunder goes crazy.
Okay.
Aren't you down there interrogating? You're the bard.
No, no speak so much.
Okay.
Yeah. But anything? Does he say anything?
He attempts to break free again and fails. And then he just kind of lets out a low growl. Like a.
My character says, that's not primordial, that's just a growl.
All right. Well, sorry, but I don't think we're getting anywhere with this one. Let's,
He.
sorry.
Does
As
anyone
players,
have...
this will probably mean nothing to you. As characters. Trey will probably appreciate it.
My character
The-
pipes up with, well, if they're changed or cursed in some way, do we have a relic or object from Palmaflora? Like, did anyone pick up any kind of trinket while they were being a tourist there?
Hold on. What were you going to say, Brian?
The growl goes from just a simple guttural bass sound to the formation of a singular word repeated over and over. Ukatoa.
Toss him over.
Ukatoa. Ukatoa.
He
keeps repeating that one word over and over.
I hold up one hand. Go, okay. He is saying something now, but it's not very intelligible. It's like Ukatoa.
Can any of us roll history on that?
Yes.
Oh, sure. I'll do that.
15.
15.
8.
$16.
Let's see what Rob would get. Campaign. Your campaign.
Well, roll for him and see if he even gets close.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Significant increase in revenues is the PPP proceeds, which is about $110,000 within this line item right here of 113. And then
They don't.
the auction.
None of the pirates know.
I saw the report come across earlier, so it sounds like there's some additional stuff to come.
Rob. Rainer kind of picks up and is like, I've heard of that before. I don't know where. I think that was related to that island we were just on. Something about temples to an old god before snakes took over.
Oh, yeah?
Very
Brian.
lucid, Rainer.
Brian, don't do this to me.
Snakes, you say? The island we were just on, the one that had the turtle dude?
Yeah, like.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
There were old ruins across the island, and you all did talk with the turtle lady a little bit about the.
Right.
The
We'll
save
see if we
was
can get this-
high.
But do we think that this I think we might have gotten everything that we can off of this newly turned shark folk.
I guess we could ask the turtle lady what she knows. I mean, I hate to go back and trouble her, but like she's fairly knowledgeable on the history.
Well, we can't go back now. We have to continue with our mission of going on beneath the waves to retrieve the relic right now.
Fair enough.
The rod?
As
the rod, yeah.
you all are talking, he continues to grow louder and louder, saying Ukatoa over and over again.
I don't
He
think
better
this
not
is
explode.
I don't think this is a good thing. Let's I just keep backing up
And with one final kind of push of power, he breaks the ropes binding him.
Fire it! Fire it!
And-
Fire! Fire!
So, yeah, so 20.
Heidi.
Obviously, we have another strong auction here in 2022. We'll be well ahead of this plan, but
Okay, yeah.
just for the conflict we had.
Roll initiative?
And you see both the captain and Heidi release the ballista bolts, pinning the shark to the mast now. As he hits in her body, and he lets out one last Ukatoa before silence.
Figure out how to do the voting within Parent Square,
He's dead.
and then it's probably just easier just to ask
Ukatoa.
I pray for him.
in the comments, but
Ukatoa.
I think we're good.
No, I'm praying to my God. I just feel sorry that his soul is so lost.
Yeah. I'll Okay, that was very disturbing. So we can, I guess, back to the normal mission. We're here. What, rest, I guess continue with plan A. Just, rest up, get ready to dive below the waves, yeah?
Alright. Given we should probably keep the rest a short one, given that we are in Swagan territory, right?
What'd you say?
We should probably keep the rest a short one. We don't want to linger too long in Swagan territory, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They're just gonna keep on coming back on, but that's a good. All right. Can we start doing a short rest and then
Yeah.
try? We're at the point where we were going to be to like
Yeah.
dive off. Okay, yeah.
You
Short
are right
rest.
where you need to be. You can do a short rest if you'd like right now.
All right, let's do that.
Anybody gonna regain hit points with hit dice?
Yes.
Well, then let me play you a song of rest while you do so that you can gain an extra 1d6. If you like pina coladas,
God.
get caught in the rain.
An extra D6? Oh, boo. Okay, that's not your fault, but yeah.
Turns out it was his wife who took out the ad the whole time. They met each other, and it was a funny mistake.
Oh wow. Only 3.
Apparently, some teachers are going to take a break for the summer.
Yeah. Is this custom?
Okay. So everybody kind of heals up. Nobody seems to approach the boat as far as anybody can see. It's a quiet hour of rest.
Mage armor lasts for 8 hours, so you should still have that AC boost. Ray.
Okay.
Alright. Character gets ready, though, she is not looking forward to having to drain out her armor of all the water afterwards.
Hold on.
Shit, Naga's not trying to get wet. This might not go well.
Really, is Mog currently wet?
No.
Okay.
No.
Remind me when you get wet, I have a spell that will help and annoy you at the same time.
What is it?
The old standby prestidigitation.
Oh yeah, a little prestidigitation.
Yeah, it would dry you off, But I could
Okay.
also add the secondary effect of a bit of extra heat. So that way I dry you off and then you poof up like a giant fur ball.
Okay. Okay. Funny guy.
Frizzy hair. Okay,
I'm
so
prestidigitation.
the captain will gather everybody on the deck, and she will say, "I can't send many of my people down there with you in case they attack the boat. Boworth and Kajori could join you if you'd like. The Jarkle says that she can also up somebody's defensiveness with one of her druid spells for an hour.
Which spell, I ask?
The Jarkle kind of turns to you and says, "Bark skin."
I think Barkskin would be best on Rainer over here. If he'll let you get in touch range of him, that is.
No, he does not. Every time she steps a foot closer, he jumps 10 feet back.
What's with Rainer not wanting buff spells?
It's a plot of the government, don't you?
Mog will ask for barkskin, so that his fur remains tough and coarse, and no one sees his true shape.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. If the fur is bark, it probably won't be as wet when it turns back.
Yeah, that's what he's thinking.
Yep.
And he doesn't, a cat is very vulnerable when they're wet. They look, twice as small and, pathetic. Their little bitty bodies. He needs that.
Yeah. All right, so the Jarkle puts her hand on your shoulder and says, "There is nothing to fear of the water, but this should help keep you safe." And you feel kind of a natural energy spread across you, and your hair doesn't grow bark-like, but it becomes thicker and almost like bristles as opposed to hair.
All right.
And now you have an AC of 16 instead of, I think it's 14 now.
Yeah, I was up to 15 with my studded leather, but 16 now.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Mog can get wet. Yes. Yes.
All right.
For short time.
Yep. For 1 hour. If everybody's healed, the captain will say, and she don't remember who has the stone right now. It's either Bishop or Mog.
I think Mog does.
She'll.
I thought I gave it. Sure.
Yeah, after I identified it, I gave it back to him.
Oh, you gave it back to Mog? Okay.
Yeah.
She kind of just looks over at both of you since you're standing next to each other and says, one of you has the stone right now. When you're ready, just push some energy from your body into the stone. You both seem to have an arcane tradition about you. And it will release the spell held within.
Mog has it around his neck. He grabs a stone, looks at it, and he starts to squeeze it, but he's staring at it, and he squeezes and he tries to pop it. And right when it's supposed to pop, he goes, meow.
Stone crumbles to dust in your hand, and a blue pulse of energy shoots out, casting water breathing on your party as well as Kajori and Borth. And Stanley. Right. Stanley as well.
No, that's good. We need Stanley. All right, let's head on in. Though, on the way in, I would like to tap Bishop on the shoulder real quick and say, I think if we're going down into this aquatic abyss, we need an extra pair of eyes. May I expand your vision?
As long as it doesn't, require hallucinogens, yes, of course.
No,
I was
no,
about
no,
to ask
no,
if this
no.
was mushrooms.
The the only the only high you would feel is the high of the Moonweaver's
The-
love.
I only get high on Jesus. Sure, man. Yeah.
My character will like tap you on the head like a gentle pat. You now have 300 feet of dark vision for the next hour.
Nice.
Actually, wait, I can inflict that on 2 people. Mog have 300 feet of dark vision as well.
Hell
So
yeah.
let's see. I buffed Apgar, Mog, Bishop, pretty much everyone.
Monk sees so many fish in the ocean. He's like, oh, fuck.
All right, let's go.
All right. We
Oh, sweet.
Oh, this is a cool map.
What remains of the sunken island is wedged precariously in the undersea trench. The skeletal frames of its houses still stand, and the gruesome remains of villagers are strewn about. 5 Sahuagin can be seen as you swim down. Why didn't I leave them face up? It would have been so much easier. 5 Sahuagin flanked by several of the shark-like humanoids. Oh, they're on that time. Why are you on the wrong one? GM level. Click you. Go to the right level. There we go. Now everybody's visible. 5 Sahuagin, flanked by several of the shark-like abominations, kneel within the ruins of the island. Before them, a female Sahuagin stands on the platform where once the statue of the Stormlord was placed. She chants loudly in a guttural language and holds aloft a gleaming scepter tipped with a glowing amber eye.
I think that's our rod.
You all would be approaching from above as you swim down, so this is going to be a fun 3D battle, thinking about height.
Actually,
Dude, it's
given
the
that
worst.
3 party members have 300 feet of dark vision, do we out dark vision the Swaggin and therefore can approach stealthily?
You do out dark vision the Sahuagin, but this has not sunken so far where the light of the surface is not visible, so it's dim light across the board, right?
Oh. Oh well.
But the currents are strong because this is perched right on a trench, kind of wedged falling inwards towards it. So you will have, if you don't have a swim speed, which I don't think anybody does, you'll be moving at a half speed as you move down.
I think I have a sink speed, but yeah, no, I can't really swim.
And as long as you're not doing anything flashy, you can roll stealth checks if you want. They are preoccupied with their ceremony right now.
Okay.
I'm thinking distraction. Maybe we can just like yank the old scepter without having to kill everyone.
Oh,
I rolled
God.
a 5 on stealth.
I forgot. I've been looking at the stuff for the armor options for fucking artificers, trying to see if I could get an infusion that would allow me to ignore the swimming mechanics and move normally. But in that time, I forgot I was going to ask the captain for a gun, and I did not.
Well, you can just go back in time and say you did.
No, because it would have been.
It's
What?
underwater though. Like black powder firearms.
I have an infusion that would ignore that.
Yep, it's my favorite infusion for artificers. It's my favorite infusion
Rules is
for
written. That's
artificers.
it.
And I have firearm, and I have firearm proficiency. It would have been perfect, and I forgot it. Fuck. I'll remember it later.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
So you would all be approaching more or less. The boat is docked up here, above, or not docked, but above this location. Anchored. Yeah, there we go.
I rolled a 14 stealth.
Okay.
15.
You said they just wouldn't notice us, so I'm not gonna roll stealth unless you make.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. Enough of the party, whether Mom knows it or not, passes enough of the attention that they have. So you all are, as far as you're aware, able to swim down to the bottom with no issues.
Where's my character?
You'll have to drag them in. And then I may have to resize them.
Oh, okay.
How can we get the scepter away from the creature?
Yeah, that's more. So if you just put off square footage alone, that would more than.
I don't.
Oh, they fit. Okay. Only Bishop is too big.
I mean, I could try my kitty charm. That seems like a long shot.
I say we all roll in, focus fire on the priestess. Get that rod, and then once we have it, dip back up to the surface where we have the advantage.
So you're going to focus fire on the priestess.
Oh.
Well, unless anyone else has. This is a brainstorming session. Who else has ideas?
No, I'm just talking out your ideas, so you hear them from a third party.
So
I'm
you
not
can hear
trying
how
to
stupid they
influence.
sound.
Alright. I don't have that bardic inspiration anymore because more than 10 minutes have passed. Alright, so what we could do, if we're gonna do a focus fire strategy, let's change the terrain to actually allow that to be in our advantage. I have mold earth. I could create half cover for everyone with enough time if we're doing a bunch of prep rounds. Get into the furthest range that our spells can take us. Create like a giant chest high wall, and then like do cover based shooting at them.
Mold earth stacks like that.
My main cover won't really matter because it's a 3D space. They can move up and over.
True, but yeah, they have to actually. I don't know. You're right.
It's like using cover in space battles. It doesn't always work unless your shield is like
for some reason.
Yeah, unless your shield is like 360 and you can shoot out of it, which is a thing in D&D, but not right now.
I do think it's worth looking into.
I do want to spread out. What's everybody's range? Because I can shoot from here.
A shared parking and loading.
I have thrown daggers, so I don't know how useful I'm gonna be.
We could go for.
I have shot. I have. As an archer, I have researched shooting a lot of things underwater to see what those, because I'm curious at what those mechanics would be, and I can tell you the range is just cut. It
Uh,
whatever you think your range is, it is not that.
Well,
Okay,
60
so I'm
foot
basically
for
non-ranged.
cantrips, 120 for
Yeah.
proper spell slots.
Yeah, that's like, and that's mechanically throwing with like shooting with like bow or crossbow. With thrown, I don't think you gotta like. I think you're
Yeah.
just melee.
So just so you know, ranged weapon attacks automatically miss a target that's beyond the normal range. So the 2060 for dagger, if it goes beyond the 20, I think it's automatic miss.
Yeah.
Even if it's only during pick up and drop off.
It goes to 20 and then just loses momentum in mid.
The
in
attacker
mid-range.
also has a disadvantage unless the weapon is a crossbow, a net, or a weapon that is thrown like a javelin, like a spear or a trident or a dart. Melee weapon attacks, if they're slashing or bludgeoning, they are at disadvantage unless you have a swim speed.
What we could do is a distraction play, surround them like Bishop was suggesting, but Apgar go in swinging, and then we give support fire to Apgar.
I'm okay the range people being anyone with range going to one side and being the distraction. Yeah. Apgar, yeah. It's good.
All right.
Who's
well,
with who's going
Well,
with
what's the end game? What's the end game though? Are we trying to get the thing away from them or just kill everyone?
I say stick to that plan of like focus on do that, but do like the spread out and distraction, Apgar side, all the melee people come in from the other side, but the main priority is getting that rod and then getting up to the surface. Like, no, it's yeah. I got my priority is always get that rod. I always gotta be getting that rod. You know, giggity giggity. All right.
Oh, there you
go. But is everybody okay with that? Is everybody on
Who's
board
gonna
with
get
that?
the rod?
Well,
I mean, I assume one of the melee people that are on Apgar's side. Who's team melee and who's team melee with Apgar and who's team range with me?
I can be ranged, though I can buff a melee person before they go in.
Yeah, I'm not ranged, dude. I think I could maybe try hideous laughter and then.
Okay. Then you're. It's good. It'll be good to have somebody with a buff up with Apgar. So yeah, you're with Apgar. Me and Jen will be distant. Do you have distance, Jen? Do you have range?
Up to 60 feet.
Okay, me and you are range. DM,
Yeah.
my firebolt, because it's magic, will that is that I didn't think. I was just thinking like, oh, it's magic, so it'll just go. But firebolt,
The magic will go.
Okay.
Roll an Arcana real quick.
Okay. Let's do physical. Oh, nat 20.
Oh, yeah. You know that fire and water don't mix very well, and anything that hit by fire underwater is going to have resistance to the damage.
Glad I got that nat 20 on that.
Yeah. There's your.
I was hoping you would get a 1.
Fire doesn't work well underwater.
Yeah, great. I'll switch.
Ray of Frost. Does that do anything?
I'll switch to my crossbow.
There's nothing rules written for ice damage underwater, but I do have some things that I might surprise y'all with, depending on rules.
All right.
Final Fantasy mechanic.
Roger that. All right, let's.
Don't worry, they're good surprises, unless you hit yourself somehow.
Okay, then
I got a little bit of robot sound. I don't know if it's just me.
Before we separate, my character asked Apgar Mog.
It was.
I can give one of you to the Shield of the Moonweavers, Faith, but I can't give both of you said shield. Which of you feel like you need the protection the most?
Shield, don't I?
We have a physical shield, but this is the shield of the heart that also blocks physical damage.
Seems very early because we don't have any decision making right now, but I think we all need to just be realistic that there is definitely
Let me
going
give
to
it
be
to
some
Mog.
sort of pushback about this.
Are you sure?
It will not be
Hey.
a smooth sailing thing because nothing
Why?
I mean,
is in the park when it comes to
this is
The
an
heart
AC.
shield?
Yeah, his AC is pretty low when he's going in to battle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Okay.
His
So
Give Mog the heart
his AC
shield.
is 16 right now.
I will
Yep.
pat Mog on the shoulders, give him a prayer,
Or so,
and give him the Moonweaver's force field, so he has a +2 AC to his 16 AC right now.
Hell yes. Can this
Till
be
I lose
something kind of
concentration.
like? Can this be kind of like the force field from Sonic, where it's like a ball that kind of like goes? Boom,
Actually, that
boom,
is how
when
I
you
was
hit
kind of
something?
picturing it, but with like
Okay.
Moonweaver's religious symbol in the front. It's like a round shield kind of thing.
Yeah.
He will kind of turn that to where it faces the back, but he still loves it.
All right, so both our melee people are now at 18 AC. Let's go.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
I roll my ball forward.
All right.
All right.
So think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I can get over here and still be able to hit these people over here. Okay, I'm in position. I'm gonna mold earth around me though to
Yeah.
create half cover.
I'll move over with you, and I take my I've had like a rod built into my arm. I take a green crystal off of that, and it's got some like weird steampunk mechanics hooked up to it. I smash that into my. I take it out of my arm and smash that into a crossbow, and give weird, just like steampunk, like in like mechanics start like working its way into the crossbow, and turn that into my repeating shot.
Okay.
Nice.
Kajori follows you and kind of lines up behind some of these broken pillars. I don't know what Rainer would do. I'm going to guess he's going to follow Team Melee.
He'll follow Team Melee, but then only use ranged attacks because it's Rainer.
Yeah.
He's got the dagger.
Well, hopefully he'll be back online in a second. There's no telling with school board stuff, but you never know. All right, so as far as you can tell, they have not set up sort of. If they are aware, they may not even care.
Okay. We need to wait for the other team to get into position away from us.
Yeah, so when the melee, I'd like to ready an action. As soon as the melee team lands a melee attack, I'm going to Ray of Frost. Probably the shark dude, I think, but if he's in a different position, one of the Swaggin.
I ready an attack to attack the one that I see Jin go after.
Yeah, Kajori is going to join you in readying an attack as well. What's Team Melee up to?
We are moving in. Stealthily, I guess.
Just come from like this side.
This side.
Over
Are
here.
these squares? Are these squares 10?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're at half speed, so this is taking you all a while to move.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use my feline agility then, so I can dash. So that'll give me 120 feet, so 60 feet with an action. 10.
Is Stanley flying up that far, Apgar?
Let me pull him back some, but he is scouting ahead a little bit.
Okay.
Damn, that gets me there.
How far away is he from me?
Remember, Mog, you have 300 feet dark vision, so if you wanted to be the eyes of scouting.
Well, it's pretty much upon us at this point.
Yeah. I gotta get here.
No fires in the house.
Crossbow is 80. I got 80 feet.
This is a map.
Okay, yeah. Over here is good.
Yeah, it's only outside. No fires in the house.
So that was our one turn of movement.
It's been more than one turn for you all to get into place, but
Yeah.
Okay.
But now that they're in place, we all let it go. We let our attacks go.
Well,
All right,
about your
who attacks
school,
first?
and
You, because I'm
honestly,
waiting to see who you hit, and then I'm attacking.
I was
that
waiting for a
person.
melee team to go in and strike an
No,
attack.
we're the distraction.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna Ray of Frost this one.
I'll attack that one too. Then
I'm gonna have
Does 14 hit this dude?
yes, it does.
All right.
then a 20 hits that one too.
Yes, it
All right.
does.
Let me roll.
Oh God!
Oh, 8 frost damage, and Mr. King Shark is slowed down by 10 feet.
My damage rolls are garbage. 4 damage to him.
8 damage for the Ray of Frost, 4 damage for that. Light crossbow bolt, are you a D8? Yep, sure.
You rolled a what?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
At least someone rolled max damage.
My damage rolls have been
8,
trash
4, 4,
this game.
16. He is not only slowed down, you actually see that his legs are now frozen to the ground.
Ooh!
Nice!
And he does not look happy now. That was the distraction. Melee team move, and then we're going to roll.
Oh, movement is half, so...
Is this all the materials that we've received from Epson?
So far, yes.
Okay. If we could get an overall site plan with dimensions, that would be great.
You're-ish, right?
I think
17.
that would help us to understand what kind of space we are looking at with the exterior.
Yeah.
And how the building sits on the
Mog, I'm hoping you can get Fairy Fire, because I'm holding off on my last first level spell slot for Expeditious Retreat for this underwater battle.
Well, I gotta get up a little closer, but I was gonna do Bane.
Ooh, even better. Yeah. Nice.
I think I'm gonna move. I guess just 15 feet up, and then if I'm within 30 feet of the leader there, then I'll Bane her and 2 others.
There's full movement.
Sure.
So you're moving 15 feet forward?
Yeah, just trying to get in range. Bane is 30 feet.
All right, do you need one of us to move, or are you able to do that right now?
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit tied up right now. If one of y'all
Okay.
can move me, I appreciate it.
15. All right, cool. That puts you right there. Bane, what's the range?
60.
60?
I think it's 30. But beyond says.
Things of that nature.
It's 30? Okay. The shark humanoid on the left is the only one in range right now.
Okay.
Then I just need to wait and hold. And maybe No, charming is stupid at this point.
I will say you can use your feline agility thing if you want to move forward a little bit more.
Alright, yeah, just to get me in range.
Okay.
And then, yeah, if I can drop Bane on them, on the sorceress lady and two other.
You want the sorceress in range too. Okay. To be there. Nope, she's still barely out. But you can get the entire left side in Bane.
Oh,
Every 600 square feet will need one.
okay, I'll do that then. Pick three of them, and they have to make, I think, a wisdom save.
Yep, so they're gonna want details. So just
That's all failures.
Charisma save.
Yeah, they don't have very good charisma, and they rolled bad. So, congratulations, they're all Bane.
Nice.
Oh, this might actually be pretty easy. I shouldn't have said those words, should I?
No. No, I've been keeping all the stuff I know about Ukatoa to myself, but it's in our best interest to get out of the water as fast as we can. This is bad.
I'm not gonna meta anything, but okay.
All right, everybody, roll
Yeah.
initiative now.
Oh yeah, Bishop doesn't know any of that. This is gonna be an easy water mission to him.
Oops, did not mean to roll twice, but 19.
19.
13.
8 for Apgar.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
What's Mog's initiative?
14. Back on track.
14. All right. Only Rainer rolled. All right. Oh wow. Borth charges forward. Just double check distance. Yep. And swings his daggers at the shark. Okay, cool. Hits with both. Sometimes it just plays out on social media and other things like that. So, anyway, that is one of the more in-my-heart things I have ever. All right. He got booed. He happened to be the sweetest neighbor who lives next door to us. Cool. I love living next to IPCP. The kids are great. Tajori fires and hits the shark who's frozen with his light crossbow bolt. He's taken 12. Okay, cool. Fun. You hear the Sahugin on the altar pedestal yell something, and 1, 2, 3. Jin, it is now your turn.
All right. So, let's see. Sharkman's still in range. I think I'll just keep him held down with magic, since I think that might be fairly distracting to the folks in the immediate area as well. One moment. Cast. Did I do that right?
I use
Did
that
it
for
go
savings.
twice? Why did it go twice? Oh well. 8, which misses, I assume.
Yes, 8 misses.
Okay. That'll be my turn.
All right, the first shark body guy bites the Santa pirate. Oh, I have a thing for this. Ooh. Oh, what was your health, Santa pirate? Oh, he does not look good at all. Santa pirate looks very shark body number 2 is frozen in place, and he is not able to move this turn. But he is able to bash apart the ice so that he can move on his next. Mog is up.
You're muted.
He might be talking to the other dude. Mog's turn.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Man, I can't move shit, dude. I don't know what to do. There's 10. I know I got that. And another 10. I don't really have 20, but I'm just going to make it happen anyway. 6 inches short. You're 6 inches short. Of what? Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. This, I'm gonna do a little clown routine, and like do some just like some mime. I do perfect mime in full view of this warlock person, and they need to make a
very nice.
The old wisdom save.
I know that's a failure no matter what your DC. So.
Hell yeah.
It's okay, Ellie.
In my rush to do an action, I drop concentration on Bane, but she loves my mime routine so much that she is doubled over in laughter and is prone and incapacitated.
So she is prone. Okay, cool. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Cool. Bishop, you're up.
Bishop's going. Is this one still? Is it still frozen? Even if it is.
His legs are free now, but.
I know. Even if he. Yeah, still gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Oh, that's Not it. 14.
14 hits.
Oh my God! Why? What? Why are my damage roll? That's a 4 damage again. It's a nat 1 with the. Oh. Yeah, it's 4 damage.
How could this happen to me?
This is so bad.
All right, so you see the bolt hit him. You feel it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but you can see from all of the attacks, he is looking pretty bloodied right now.
Fair.
Going to guess that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Apgar's up.
Alright, I'm gonna bonus action rage. Move here. I'm going to throw. I'm going to throw my javelin. Oh, she's prone. Oh. Damn it. I'm going to throw my javelin at this one. Actually, yeah, this one.
Let's see. So
Okay.
the thing we're doing this week is a t-shirt sale. I know we haven't
14.
yet, but
14 hits.
7 damage.
on Thursday and Friday at
Okay.
So if that's definitely happening, we will put some information out there on Parent Square just to let everyone know what's happening.
Does Stanley do anything?
The t-shirts are the same style as the sweatshirts.
Is Stanley next to the shark, or is he next to you?
I put him next to the shark.
Okay, cool.
We're hoping to have some dine outs the rest of the year. This point,
That hits.
we only have 6 weeks left in this year, so that might be pushed to the summer or next year. But
Be careful, Stanley. You're the heart and soul of this team.
Graduation. If anyone wants to help with that, please let me know. That would be awesome. And we're going to be doing
Okay. Will these have better luck than no, they won't.
basically the same thing we did for Giving Tuesday.
I hate this thing I gave you.
Stay tuned for that, and we're hoping to end up the
Oh,
Stanley's venom is somehow very potent against these shark creatures. As this one falls unconscious on the ground. Well, floats unconscious parallel to the ground.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
We all spend a lot on Amazon, clearly.
All right. Anything else from? I'm gonna guess no. Rainer was going to attack that shark. Until Rob gets back. So instead, he's going to move over here.
We have good report this time. So
and then
season, all of our acceptance letters went out the 1st of April, and so
move here.
With a few letters about questions and things like that, and we're just now
And that's it.
getting some of our money tuition deposits in, and
He's going to rush
very good news.
here
We had virtual interviews
and attempt to attack the bard, but I'm going to guess. Ooh, 22. I'm going to guess hits.
Dang, yeah.
3 piercing damage. And then he swipes at you with the spear, but you're able to just kind of bend over in a way to dodge the attack with the spear. As he misses. This one closes in ranks. And back up top, Boworth is going to swim away because he is nearly dead.
Situation, we just
Let me get the distance right.
amazing families. So if you know of anybody that did or has
As far as he can get.
waitlist, please encourage them to stay on the waitlist. Like we loved so many.
Kajori is going to
It was a really good
miss as he shoots at the shark body guy.
Oh, come on.
I have a quick proposal.
And he's going to kind of use his action to move over here total.
For board members, it would be really helpful if we
Brought you here for a reason, man. You're not representing Team Range very well.
obligation to maybe help with one or two
He said doing only 4 damage.
Sahugan guy comes up here to see if he can help
It would be really helpful if we could just
um,
sort of say at the beginning of our
the priestess up on top.
interviewing is a really important part
This one's going to move down here
of the school.
and attempt to wake up his buddy.
You know, if
I think it's just takes an action.
something to that.
Yeah.
Yep, uses an action to wake up his shark buddy.
We'll make it into board retreat. Thank you. That would be so
And
and thank you everybody who did volunteer. That was really great.
this one is going to come down here as well.
Be like, oh please.
And he's going to attempt to strike at Apgar and miss horribly while trying to bite her.
I guess we're just
And miss even more horribly trying to swipe at her with his spear.
101. So
And we're back to Jen now.
good stuff.
Awesome. Busy. I know y'all are coming off sort of your high season, so wonderful work. Just great news. I know it's a lot of work.
Sorry, my turn?
Yep.
Alright,
Cool.
gonna work around my mount,
Again,
so 1,
congratulations.
2.
So the family is not here.
I don't even think I can move 3.
So still on Spirit Square.
I guess I'll move here
Baby.
and fire another shot at the shark.
I'm here. So
Oh, does 23 hit?
That does hit.
3 cold damage.
we did during our last meeting.
And another subtraction of 10 feet of movement, if that matters.
He is frozen in place again.
Okay, so I just refroze him.
Yeah.
Alright.
Still good. Still good. Good thing.
Yeah, that'll be my turn, and I'll make a half-baked joke. It's like, I hope he doesn't get a wine cellar burn from when you leave the wine cold too long. My character awkwardly looks at Bishop.
Bishop mercifully pretends like he didn't hear that. It's like one quick glance. It's like fog of. Without him seeing, I'll roll my eyes and go, "What did you? Sorry, what did you just say? Fog of war."
Never mind. Let's focus on the mission.
That might be my favorite interaction throughout this session.
What is? Oh, that was loud. What is the spell save for your hideous laughter mog?
Sorry?
Mog's hideous laughter. He cast it on the priestess.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a Mog question. I thought for a moment you said fog, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's end of each of their turn wisdom.
Yeah, what is it? 15 lower? 12, 11, 13?
Sorry, it's 13.
Okay. The sound of horrible guttural fish laughter stops. And that's the end of her turn. Sharky Boy is upset at this.
Dang, I did not plan that out.
Shark is upset at the swimming pseudo dragon and fails to bite him. Other shark spends his turn contemplating life decisions and breaking the ice his feet are attached to.
Wait, did the leader? Did she save from hideous laughter?
Possibilities, perhaps going to a restaurant that has outdoor
Mog's
seating,
turn.
then that would be like a catered situation. So we're just
What will Mog do in Mog's turn?
like I guess see what teachers are most comfortable with before we make that call. Also, Emily and I have been sending parent square messages, but we just haven't done it yet.
I'm just gonna try to do a little spin.
So one being a survey,
Just a little spin to just
like the one that was
jump through these two.
just to ask them how things are going, to give feedback to teachers.
You're going to have to make an athletics roll to get past them or swim up and above them, basically.
And then also
Athletics. No problem.
we're still gonna do those.
This one. Let's go. That's a 5.
Some specific.
You attempt to do kind of like a swirly spin between the two, and you actually bump into this guy over here and stop.
Oh, buddy.
That's it. It sounds like a lot. So.
Oh, okay.
I feel like you'll do a nice job, like helping our teachers know.
Damn. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I'm gonna stab him with my rapier.
Okay.
Ah, 19.
19 hits.
Hey, good evening. So if anybody's been by the Wildemount building this week, you've probably noticed
Here is. Oh man, my thing moved. Sorry.
One of the crews last weekend
Actions.
bigger C.
Where is it?
With some graffiti remover that we had.
Not helping.
And then we also purchased some red spray paint because
There it is.
I never noticed that we needed to install graffiti.
I did. 10.
If you're looking at Waddell at the entrance to the right hand side is a discoloration.
10 stabbing damage to the fish. Man.
Alright,
Anyway, we were looking at spray painting over the graffiti, but it was
he is not looking happy.
so now we have a
He is not looking happy at all.
I
Bishop.
like to think you can only do those cool acrobatics things, show-offy things, when 3 rings are around to impress. That's the only time that you're motivated enough when she's around that she can do it. Now it's like, oh, she's not here. I can half-ass it.
Yeah, it's probably that. It's probably not the water thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no. It's not the water thing at all. It's your muse. Your muse isn't there. I'm gonna attack the shark guy again.
Okay.
She hasn't gotten up yet, right?
No, not yet.
Is she still the hideous laughter? Did she save from that?
You don't hear any more laughter.
Okay. I'm still gonna attack the shark guy.
Okay.
Pooh, 19. But it
19
won't.
hits.
But it won't matter because damage rolls have been tracked. Okay. 9 damage. It's not bad. It's not for this weapon. It's not bad.
Blood begins to kind of pull out more from him as he's seriously injured. He is beyond bloodied right now. His breath is haggard and he is kind of leaning forward.
In that case, I action surge. It'd be cool if I did have that. No, that's the end of my turn.
Going to have to ask you lots of questions. Apgar, your turn.
I'm going to attack this one.
Okay.
It's my rapier. The 18 hit.
18 hits.
That's 11 damage.
Okay. He's looking pretty bloodied as well now.
Ah, good. And what does Stanley do?
Yeah, murals tend to dissuade further tagging, or destructive tagging.
Fucking Stanley. Your pseudo dragon may be magic against shark creatures in Sahuagin because he manages to land another sting on this shark monster, and the venom is so potent that it knocks him out again.
God, yes.
This has got no. There is no. Not accessible in 24 hours. It just happens if you get poisoned, and if you fail too badly, you fall asleep.
Don't worry, I know how you feel. I was DMing a group and I gave them a CR 1/4 giant owl as like a familiar. And they were in a fight where I had a level 18 NPC helping them because the fight was balanced like that. And the familiar comes swooping in and chain criticaling the giant Oni, and it's like, what?
How dare you? How dare you give them something like that? You should have known how powerful it could be.
It took a lich to take out the owl.
Oh, you killed it? Oh, why would you do that?
Almost.
Why'd you do that?
Almost.
I think you missed the part where a lich had to do it.
I think you missed the part where owls look adorable when they tilt their heads at you. Oh.
I mean,
All right. So, Abgar and Mog, since you're close to Raynor, you're going to see him kind of push the dagger out and stab the Sahuagin in front of him.
We were planning the conscious discipline class, but now that I think there's just 6 weeks left, it looks like we're gonna have
Ooh,
to
nice.
that.
And
You think we can do it before the school year ends?
from the shock of that attack, the Sahuagin is going to fly back 5 feet.
And I know there was a survey sent out. I didn't know if that was something we wanted to potentially discuss, what that could look like.
And now it's Sahuagin's turn. This one's going to attempt a bite. That's a miss. And then a spear. That's a miss. Alright, Sahuagin number 2 is going to come up to her and help stand her up.
So the main takeaway from the surveys was
No, not you go fall down.
about having in-person graduation. The rest of it
Alright, cool.
kind of mixed. I think
And back to the top. Borth, still in pain, swims away. Kajori shoots at the. Let's see, can he reach her? Yes, he can. Shoots at the person on the altar and hits.
it's basically expanding. So they've lifted the capacity limits. Whether that's a good idea or not. So the
Okay.
responded to me that they have from her
She did not like that.
outdoor event that's to our community.
She did not like that at all.
I think from those two answers, it's now just
And you see
is comfortable and
an explosion of lightning leave the spear.
I think we can get creative with how we structure it and
Okay, cool.
how we group it, and maybe it might look a little different than other years.
No.
Oh, fuck.
That's what families want, what teachers want, what would be meaningful for the kids.
It's Kajori's health. Did I just kill one of my minions?
Just follow up with you, Sarah, and see how we can help. And we're happy to.
You mean the NPCs?
Yes, I call NPCs my minions. Whether they're for you or against you, they're all my minions.
Yeah, let's definitely talk. This I'm kind of
The burst of electric energy
right before spring break. I met with the teachers and we were just talking through what the next 6 weeks look like, and
knocks out Kajori. He is sparking with electrical current around his body as the light crossbow falls to the ground. You also notice a little bit of hit to the priestess, as the electrical energy that she had discharged also affects her a little bit too.
Or something like that that can kind of speak to that event.
And Sahuagin.
But the teachers are working on creating art, and if nothing happens, then they'll send it
Miss
home, and you guys will get some fun kind of frameable type
moves
art.
to there.
Yeah, so quickly
And
the
this miss. Okay, cool. Jen, it is now your turn.
fell normally under PEIC, but the year that COVID happened, they flip-flopped with OC, and so PEIC.
You're
Jen
muted.
is muted.
But then Art Night never happened. And is Beth on the call or not?
Sorry, that's embarrassing. All right, I'll say to this one, even though I know they can't hear me. Hold on, I'll be right there. Just hang on a little longer. 1, 2, 3. Gonna keep on the frostbolt strategy to lock that dude in place.
Okay.
Oh, that is something I can do. Okay. Does 13 hit?
13 hits.
2 frost damage, decrease speed.
Two
I'll be my
damage. The ice that's forming around his body on his lower legs as you hit these is now less water and more blood in red color. But he is now frozen back in place again.
At least I stopped the bleeding.
Nice.
It's nice to hear you say that. Last turn.
This is awesome, and it's starting to feel like the real world is here.
Wow, the silence is deafening.
You hear in broken common the again priestess lady screech out, destroy them.
No.
And she misses with the blast of arcane energy that she fires off from her hands. A weird, sickly green energy whizzes right at your head, Mog.
Oh god.
Oh, I think it broke out when I said, she said Ukatoa destroy them.
Okay.
Shark body abomination is asleep. Nobody woke him up. The other one's frozen and bleeding down. And Mog's turn.
I'm gonna stab.
Okay.
That means somewhere in that first week of June, we're gonna go clean slate everything, get started for the next year.
Oh.
Woo!
And then one of our committee members
Nice.
pointed out that
The one to the right or left of you?
The right.
Okay.
Cheers.
Yeah. So there's my regular plus 8, I think, right?
Yep.
15.
Before the pandemic, we talked about how wonderful it would be to throw some sort of random event.
As you slide this rapier into his body, you feel it go limp almost instantly.
Yeah.
And then as you pull this rapier out, he just kind of floats back a little bit as blood begins to kind of pool around him in the.
I kick him out of the way.
Okay. He kind of floats over here.
And then I'm gonna use my last bonus action, inspiration, bardic inspiration, and give it to.
Okay. Cool. Bishop's turn.
I'm gonna try and take down the shark.
Good luck.
Yeah, we probably should just keep bringing this up, especially with the new board, and say like, hey, if this coincides with anything you want to do, here's a reason.
17.
17 hits.
100%. I think it would be lovely. Okay,
Just
I'll
8
add this to
damage.
retreat agenda. Got that.
Just 8 damage.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
All right.
Thanks for bringing
Finally free from his bloody, icy restraints,
me or from anybody.
you manage to land the bolt right in his head, and he also begins to go limp and float in the water.
Yes.
I'm gonna make a
I'll
motion.
use a shark death.
All right,
Apgar.
I'll scream.
Zakia.
I'll move here, and I'll scream over to yell over to
Thanks for all the
Jen.
contributions.
Now focus. Now focus on the priestess. It's not his
I have
accent,
to
but
see
I've
if
been.
our
Huh?
I have to see if our ally's okay though.
No, focus on the priestess. You deal with them later. Focus on the priest. Focus on the priestess. That lightning thing was way too powerful. God, I forgot his accent, but I'm an artist and I've been drinking.
Just wanted to say,
Apgar, you're up.
I tried to email it or post.
I'm just gonna imagine I overheard that, and I'm gonna
of the
throw a javelin at the priestess. I'm
Okay.
running out of
I
javelins.
think it solves having a single classroom with all the noise by separating the classrooms into the north and east.
I use bardic inspiration on attack rolls, right?
Trouble with Parent Square.
Yes.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yes.
That thing that you saw at the end, that appendix.
D6.
Yep.
That wasn't a fully fleshed out plan. That was just kind of more.
Woo! That's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
4 damage.
But noise is just, and I mean Michelle alluded to it, but
Not a lot.
The javelin hits her in her side, glancing off the side, but leaving
So I took
her
those
looking
same
more
turns
ragged
I
than
did,
she
I
was
separated
earlier.
the classrooms into
She is in a bloodied state now.
kind of same L shape. Taking the restrooms and putting them in
Rainer
this workroom in the kind of core.
is going to use his boomerang knife.
Oh, I sent it to.
Of course.
I messaged it to you on.
Oh, gotcha. You messaged. Okay.
Yeah, I just dropped it in there, and so I think that. I was thinking about it during the meeting, but I think it works
That
out.
one
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Trying to push apart the two.
was this one, and
Classroom, if we're doing two classes, push them apart so that there's a noise buffer between the two.
Correct.
as he stabs this one,
Pushing it against because
he dies and floats back 5 feet.
And
Hell yeah.
it's limiting the amount of glass facing towards.
We should call it a dagger ray.
In the the outdoor classroom.
I endorse that, but it's
also,
Rob's decision.
I mean, we're not really.
It is.
We'll bully him into it once he comes back
That's
on.
I was gonna say we'll force him to change.
Rest area, which I think is more appropriate for having on-street windows than the classrooms.
All right. This last Sahuagin over here, he's going.
Anyways,
Yeah, I mean, I think what they were trying to generally do is get them to push us towards.
He's going to try to block any attacks to the person up front.
Do the opposite.
Boworth is nearly dying. He's going to swim forward and attempt to stabilize his friend.
yeah. So I think that works. And the other part, I kind of.
He's not able to do much, but he is able to stop the bleeding, which just means that he just needs to be healed to not die.
Space and classroom area. The only way that I could see having a second building kind of like
will swim over here and wake up the shark
open it up completely to the inside, and if we could somehow avoid
and yell at them in the language you don't understand. Other Sahuagin is going to stay back there. Jen, it's up to you now.
I mean, it's required, and we can't put them where they currently exist.
All right.
So it's rough.
I so appreciate.
I'd like to move down here. how does it look? Like, I know you said from an out of context perspective that, it's like, he just needs to be healed to not die. But what can my character glance from just like checking him out real quick?
Boworth was able to use some of the belts and scraps of clothing to
I imagine that those
close any
Parkinson's
bleeding
will also
wounds.
be used by teachers, so they
His
would
heart
be
is
there
beating now,
the whole time.
but
Alright.
he is unconscious. He's basically stabilized but unconscious for game rules.
Well, if he's stabilized, my character will order
And also, when you have
Santa
multiple
over
people
here
dropping off,
to retreat and take his friend back up to the ship. We'll follow him shortly after the mission's complete. Just get out of harm's way.
He's going to say, "You don't have to tell me."
It makes me real nervous, honestly.
He looks bad, but he thinks he can make it for the trip.
All right. As for this lady, all right, gonna burn my last spell slot. I was saving it, but
Smoke him if
Yeah,
you
they would
got him.
have to from the four-way stop. They'd have to
I
come to
am going to charge up arcane energy in my hands and blast her with a magic missile.
to avoid.
Oh, cool.
So bypass those people trying to block for her.
Pull in directly from the four-way stop across
8 force damage directly to the face.
It's just.
How do you want to do this?
It's rough.
Yes!
If anything.
In the same way she called down a bolt of arcane energy, I would like to make similar motions, but like more eloquent and posed. So I'm like, you've hurt my friends long enough. Have a taste of your own medicine. Cast magic missile. And I didn't realize how powerful I cast it as I blast her off the podium.
Making a more square play area and put the parking and the curb.
All right.
Essentially, kind of using the same.
As the body of Salatia, the Sahuagin priestess hits one, takes all the last of the magic missiles. She falls over onto the pedestal of the Stormlord. A spark of red begins to glow and encircle wrist. The bands of crimson light begins to form on the Sahuagin warriors within sight as well, both living and dead.
This is where it gets tricky.
Loud screeches of pain can be heard from the remaining Sahuagin warriors as the rod falls to the ground. The bodies of the Sahuagin all dissolved into nothingness. What remains are just the shark-like humanoids, yourselves, and the rod.
And putting your parking on the left side of the building.
Ah, that was weird.
I'll attribute that to some. I'll attribute that to. Yeah, I'll say that out loud. God, what is this accent? I'll attribute that to some.
Just go from there.
No, detective. No, it's detective. I'll attribute that to this Ukatoa person that they were talking about. But whatever, no time for that. Let's grab the rod and leave.
Yes, we have wounded to tend to. I say as I try to organize who I can and help out.
Can I run over and investigate the bodies of the priestess and any of the surrounding people? Mainly the priestess.
There is no bodies.
It's just dust.
There is dust and fragments of cloth. Just kind of floating in the water.
The rod is the only. The rod is the only object that's left. None of their other objects they were holding.
The spears and the rod. The spears are still there. The ones they haven't thrown at you.
Jesus. Jeez. Kind of terrified by.
On-street parking. Sorry.
Pick it up, attune to it, and let's go.
Yeah, me and fucking.
Let's not attune to it. Let's just grab it and go.
Yeah, I grab it, wrap it in some cloth, and then head. It's like I cast Expeditious Retreat on myself. Jets start coming out of my legs, and I shoot up to the surface.
Okay.
The little yarn shop.
He left you all behind.
I gather up.
Yeah, I mean, DK has some to say about it, but I'm really
Right. Yeah, let's get back to the surface.
I'm gonna slowly, safely, go to the.
If I catch up
to give my body time.
Oh, you don't want to get the spins?
I don't want to get the bins now.
The bins, right? Sorry. I'll. Sorry, spins is spins his weed and drinking at the same time. I'll
And you could do like pull
if I
drop-off
meet
space
if I
where
catch
the
up
existing
with
parking spaces are now.
the two
Just say we don't have
Pirate Santa
we use
and
on-street
the
parking
injured
for
one, I'll
campers, and then we have provided
grab
drop-off space
him and
from on Edgewood,
I'll grab the injured one,
and that's it.
head up.
Like,
Okay, cool.
this is a Beltline adjacent.
You all are able to make it
Inman Park,
surface,
trying
which
to,
I'm assuming you're doing right now.
Yep.
Further congestion.
Yep.
If you were finding spears, you found 5 spears
The deal.
total.
I think what I would
Well, I guess our barbarian needs more spears.
I think put him in a message to Michelle.
Not
As you're
wrong.
swimming up, you notice that the only bodies in the water near the ship are also just the shark humanoid, and the remains of the Sahuagin up there have also disappeared, gone into nothingness, leaving only
And
scraps of clothing and spears that are slowly sinking.
Two-story.
I wonder if their failure pissed off their god.
It's kind of not at the, mostly just on the placement of the stair.
But then why weren't the shark people affected?
They weren't
They were
people
just
of the sea.
victims.
They were like, yeah, they were
The stair was
human.
fine, but the
Maybe it didn't
elevator, I
affect
don't know
the
why.
humans or the mortals that they turned into
Outdoor
into fish people. Maybe it's just the
Maybe they
fish
were
people
too
themselves.
badass to be.
Okay. Well, I'm sure they.
I mean,
like to,
of course,
I
of
was
course they were
being,
badass. Look at the
uh,
jean vests. Of course they was.
Yeah, there's sweet bandanas cut off short.
When you guys
Sneakers,
get to the point where
rollerblades.
like I did a rendering today.
Did that one have a
Share
motorcycle?
it with you real
My
quick.
God.
All
right.
Done in a week time.
No, that was an alien mouse.
Volunteer my time
Oh,
to get
right.
renderings done, and,
God, am I
we can do video.
Justin?
presentation,
Justin, I am ashamed at the amount of toys that I had of those mice
so
wearing
good, dude.
those
Micro
mice
mice from
motorcycles.
Mars, dude.
Oh my God, they were so badass. I immediately, the second we get up to the deck, I'll put the rod on the ground and start ritually casting identify.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't. Let me see if I can include you. Oh well. 2 others.
Mog is going through a rigorous drying process.
I can't go further than that. That's all right.
You can email too, Robert.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry to kind of dump all this. It's a link. You can go to it. It'll load on.
All right. I'm going to send you in Discord what you find out about this.
Oh man.
Voice that you want to be heavily involved, and you will be because we're a co-op and we want lots of support.
Yeah, I really wish that our office weren't so busy. This would have been a very fun project. It just means that I'm going to be more busy with volunteering.
There you go.
Rather than.
And while he's taking time to cast this, is it?
Okay.
Yes.
I'll talk with you tomorrow. Yes, we'll touch base in the morning, and I'm gonna do the same.
All right.
Yeah. Anybody do anything?
Oh, anytime.
I think
I'm
my
sorry.
character's
No, I'm
pretty
just-
well exhausted. Like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
help make people more comfortable, but I think my character's
Do some sketches or
just
anything.
really tired right now.
Yeah. Mog's pretty beat too, and tired or wet. It's not good.
Oh,
He's trying to dry
right.
himself.
I presto both myself to make sure everything's dry, and I'll presto Mog. Add a little bit so he poofs out and looks very floofy.
And you heal the one.
Can't
You
out of spell slots.
try
Oh,
to
right.
make Mog poofy, but the bristling effects of the bark skin
Okay, and I'm back.
make him more spiky. Congratulations, just in time for the end.
What did I miss? Everything.
Yeah, he's dealing with you scare him, he runs off. You spook him and he runs off down below deck to deal with his own problem himself.
The
Are we
second.
back on the ship?
Yep.
Yep.
What happened on the island? Oh
A
bother!
lot.
You mean underwater?
Oh no, that was all underwater. Oh man. Okay.
You were there.
I'm going to enjoy rewatching this.
The second my identify spell is done, I just like everyone is assumed like exhausted, just on the ship, lying down, trying to just relax. I just in a frantically just like gears turning my head, just start grabbing people, going, okay, so the rod, it doesn't have anything to do with this fucking moving the city. It's not that powerful. The only thing that it can do is just like the lightning thing that the priest, we saw the priestess do. So that means the power that they had has something to do with this Ukatoa creature. So that means that we need to go back to the ruins. So the ruins,
Do you grab
the ruins
Raynor
is
at
the
all?
only. I'm saying this like open air, like speaking this out to anyone that's around, just bothering everyone
Okay,
who's.
Raynor walks over and slaps you in the face. He goes, "Get a hold of yourself, man.
Yes,
You're
so.
speaking
Oh
crazy."
God! What?
Okay.
Why?
I'm gonna say Jin laughing is in universe as well. Like she was not expecting that from Raynor.
Oh, what'd you use the back of the hand for? What you?
Sorry, that was my ring finger. Yeah.
Oh no!
You don't-
I've had Rob muted this whole time. I did not.
Yeah, Rob's back.
Yeah. You don't fucking.
I go.
You don't snap someone out of things with a bitch slap. What's wrong with you?
Try to
You're
intervene.
talking crazy. You're I grab a hold of you and I shake you really hard and go, "Snap out of it, man." You know that the
I
fish
am.
are listening. You don't talk about things when the fish are listening.
I just put my hands up and just go, all right, all right,
We'll
all
talk.
right.
You don't want to reveal what you know when the fish are around you.
Okay.
They're listening.
Okay.
They all share a hive mind. And one day they will rise up against the surface dwellers and we will all die.
But you killed the fish with us, don't you remember?
Oh, not those fish. No. Those fish are cool. Don't worry about those fish.
It stares at you in complete disbelief.
You QAnon motherfucker. Okay, I'll give the
No,
rod.
you were right to what you were saying on the mark. You just gotta keep a low profile, bro.
Right. I'll pat you on the shoulder, just like you're perfectly right. Perfectly right. Boss.
You and I are gonna be real
Absolutely.
good friends.
Right. And that will keep you on my side. It's important that you direct this energy away from me to our enemies.
And next,
And
we'll turn that energy against the squirrels.
God, you don't fuck with squirrels. What's wrong? And I'll give the rod. I'll give the rod to Three Rings,
Okay.
and say, we need to go back.
Back to the island and
I'll
talk
look
to
at Raynor just like without giving away any secrets, any plot points to whoever might be prying, whatever scaly friends might be prying. We need to head back to the island.
You know that aliens control the king, right?
Aliens? I ask with a question mark. Are you like talking about Gith or something?
No, there's creatures from another realm. They take over people's minds. They're actually they're the real power behind the king.
Are they? Oh my God! In the fantasy world, are mind flayers the equivalent of lizard folk are taking over the government?
You don't say their names out loud. They're listening everywhere. You don't know who's a mind flayer and who's not.
It's beautiful.
If you shine moonlight on them, they'll reveal their true forms. But
don't worry, Raynor. I am sure that should you encounter a illithid, that it would starve to death in your presence.
Well, it's a good thing that there's a... Yeah. Anyways, the moon is hollow. Let's keep talking. Let's talk later.
The captain looks at the rod you've handed her over a little confused and goes, right. So,
I'll just nod at her, just like play along, play along.
I need to take this back to Dark Toe so that we can get our payments in. I can hand you off your gold now and drop you off wherever you like, unless you want to join the crew and sail to Dark Toe with me. It sounds like you, and she gestures over to you, Bishop, want to go back to Besaft Island to research more about whatever insanity caused this island to sink.
Yes, I don't think that is tied to this rod. I think it's tied to something else that has a connection to that island.
Okay. I
But-
have no issues dropping you off. I mean, Kajori needs a rest as well.
But I want to be very clear. We get the gold, right?
Yes. And she pulls out
Give-
a bag of gold and tosses it at you.
How much is it?
How much do you want to count it?
I ask her, but
Oh,
I do.
She says it's 500 gold. As promised.
Bishop jizzes in his pants. But
That's
he
canon. That's canon.
absolutely,
Yeah.
That's in.
Can't
Abs-
go back.
absolutely. But he will.
$4.99 and up.
He will divvy out 100 gold to each of us, each of the party members.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
The Jarkle kind of speaks up and says, the ruins on Besaft, some are safe for exploration and research, but it may be in your interest to go to one of the libraries on the mainland and do research there. It's up to you if you want to do it in person in these ruins. Possible treasure, but also danger. But at the same time, there are safety spots where you can just kind of read books.
Well, either
Where
way,
are the
Either way, we need to go to the
pirates?
island.
The
Where are the
pirates,
pirates going right now?
they're going to be heading to Dark Toe after they either bring you with them to Dark Toe.
I'll whisper to Mog. Doc, they're headed to Dark Toe. Dark Toe is it's a famous pirate city is the best way to describe it. It's- if you go there and you're not a pirate, you ain't getting out.
On it over the next 3 days.
Oh, play pirate. Folds his sword or his dagger and he puts it in his teeth.
Okay. Fair enough. Now,
You want to sit here?
Jen, you needed to. There was someone you were trying to. The researcher that you, not researcher, but the professor. Yeah, the professor you were trying to meet with. Where were they going to meet you?
Yeah, go for it, bitch.
Out of character, I forget the name of the city. Is it
Nicodranus?
Nicodranus, I think? Okay, yeah.
No,
My
maybe,
character, of course,
maybe
knows
I had
the
it.
answer. She'll say a port in Nicodranus, I believe.
I think I told you he lives in Port de Mali.
Damali.
Oh, Port de Mali.
Hey. Okay. How far away is Port de Mali from here? From the island with the turtle that we were at?
Opposite direction.
How close is it? How close is it?
They're about equidistant.
Okay. I will say, how about
I'll actually move you all over here because the captain would show you the map as you're doing this. Port de Mali is over here, and then Besaft is over here, and then Dark Toe is kind of drawn over here.
Oh man, it's way over there.
I'll say, well, how about this? How about this? Jen, you needed to meet someone at Port Damali. Why don't we make port there? I can do a bit of research. I can find out more about this Ukatoa creature. Ukatoa. And I will you can meet with your professor. We can get some land time, and at the end of all that, we feel like accompanying our wonderful pirate liaison to Dark Toe. We can. How does that sound?
Sounds like a plan, but can I speak to you in private?
Sure. And before I walk off with Jen, I'll ask if that plan seems accessible to our captain here.
She's going to turn and say, I have no problems taking you all to Port Damali. But as soon as we get you all off the ship, and as well as Kajori, and I think the Jarkle said she would take care of them, I'm going to take the crew and head straight to Dark Toe.
No
To go
time.
ahead and get this settled quickly.
No time for a day in.
I
gonna
understand the
take a-
urgency, Captain. Would you be willing to at least pick us up on the way back?
I have to come back for my crew. So
Okay.
if you're here with them, I will take you. I will wait one day when I get back if you're not here with them.
Okay.
Fair enough.
But they'll probably be in the inn close to the dock anyway. You'll probably be staying near them, if not with them.
Okay.
You all
Alright,
know that we're
sounds-
all being controlled by creatures in another dimension, right?
Absolutely.
And our lives are determined by just throwing little rocks, little tiny.
Shut up.
Gods do not play with dice, my friend.
Keep telling yourself that.
The captain kind of says, "My god plays with dice. My god is dice."
Oh, you worship a gambling god then?
I gamble.
Jen, you said you wanted to talk to. What did you need?
Yes. My character pulls you aside. And it's like, how many castings of Identify do you have?
Indefinite.
It's ritual.
Well,
It's a ritual.
well, I still will need to meet with the professor, even with your help, because his expertise supersedes yours. But I do have a request if you're willing to meet me in my quarters at night. I wish you to cast Identify on a couple things of mine, if that's okay.
Some identify and chill. Of course.
My character is not sure if that's supposed to be an innuendo or not.
That
And
all
that's
sounded like an innuendo, dude.
And that's exactly how Bishop likes it.
That all sounded shady as fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely. I love looking at magic items. Identifying is one of my specialties.
Well, they're not items per se.
It better not be people.
A relic? It's not a living thing, is it? I don't think my. Does it?
Jin's is like, I don't know if it counts as. I mean, I assume it counts as living. Either way.
Looking at the spell identify as magic item or some other magically imbued object. Okay.
Well, what about a magically imbued person?
You motherfucker. Who is down there?
Maybe. I'd be interested to find out.
Even if it's
I immediately like just ignore how weird it might be to identify a person and move straight into would that work? What are the mechanics of that? What are the properties of identity? Like I trail off, start citing off things about like the mechanics of that. I'd be very interested to find out. Like, what if What if I did it on a dragonborn? Would it identify the magic breath? Would breath weapons count as
I'll just
magic?
meet you in my quarters at midnight. All right.
Sure. Now, if I
It's like the Earth twilight.
Now, my inherent magic ability is as a tiefling. Would that work on me? And it's just like I'm just like writing stuff down in a note in my like notebook. I'm just, all right, let's figure that out. Yeah, I'll meet you there later. Yeah, we can do that over campfire. It's almost time. It's time to get off.
All right. Yeah.
Fire.
Oh, okay, so that's the role playing channel, right?
Yeah.
All right. Is there a specific time I should at you, or should I just like take time tomorrow to like at you and just start the role playing session?
We're going dangerously closer and closer than Indy knows. You can DM me when you can DM me about it whenever you like.
Rainer just discovered that you can use the ferret like a zipline.
What?
Don't.
What is the ferret? What is the ferret?
Okay.
What is the ferret? I need you to tell me right now. What is the ferret? Don't tell me. I don't need to know. What is the ferret?
You didn't tell us shit about Sarge. Don't do it.
Fair. You know what?
Sounds
Fair.
like some fun things are going to be happening next session. Other good news: you all now level 3.
Hey,
My build's online.
Ooh,
I got my college. Finally, I am the class that I picked when I decided to play this, so that's cool.
in Bishop's bag of like his travel bag that he's been carrying around, it's just loose things of metal, like metal that very like resembles his arm, and he is gonna make something cool out of that.
No, I gotta hear a little bit.
I'm
And
about
I
to buy some scimitars.
can finally share the rest of his finished art.
Cool.
Hell yeah!
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Oh no, I already. Never. Yeah, that's his.
Well,